la de mano pedorame, maune penune, mano pedorame, de la de penune. Amen, mi dobera, amen. Affimia genare comera, no vignewe, me dodora, ye genoa comero, ayo. Ome affimia genare comera, no vignewe, me dodora, ye genoa comero, ayo. Mano pedorame, maune peruye, mano pedorame, derare peruye. Amen, mi dobera, amen. Ayo, ayo, ayo komado, ayo, ayo, ayo komado. Yaya pereji yale bebe, ayo komado. De ayo, ayo, ayo komado, ayolo, ayo, ayo komado, yaya tereji yale bebe, ayo komado. Obe no kaemewa, chikunya kaonye, afinye lolo, doji kure noye, nyaka emeblo, chikunya kaonye, lolo nezando mafakora olo. Lolo nezando mafakora olo. Lolo nezando mafakora olo. Obenu kaemeblo, chikunya kaonye, afinye lolo, doji kure noye, no kaemewa, chikunu kaonye, lolo nezando mafakora olo. Ayo, ayo, ayo komado, ayolo, ayo, ayo komado, yaya pereji yale bebe, ayo komado. Ose, ose, iye, ose, iye. 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 Nyape mahadujilo, ose, iye. Nyape de la dujilo, ose, iye. Nyape mahadujilo, ose, iye. Nyape mahadujilo, ose, iye. Abo samte te ile gonye, te ile gonye. Mami te ile gonye, te ile gonye. Abo samte te ile gonye, te ile gonye, te ile gonye. Yesu le gonye. Ay, ekatobe mawale fuma, mame no be mawale fuma, otitobe mawale fuma, mujilanya, mujilanya. Ekatobe mawale fuma, otitobe mawale fuma, wame no be mawale fuma, mujilanya, mujilanya. J'ai fouillé, j'ai cherché, j'ai pas trouvé. Mujilanya nukele jwa maseme ola, mujibe maseme la. Kofibe mawato muratonye ma ayo. When I'm nemavo, ayadudu nyona musoma vo ayo. When I'm nemavo, ayadudu nyona musoma vo. Engatobe mawale foma, otitobe mawale foma, wamenobe mawale foma. Mujilanya, mujilanya, neno vyo onade, ohana jagbaga, beya onuma. Ano ube na ya seto ugoro. Ube neno vyo onade, ohana jagbaga, beya.
Neat 100.9 FM tuning.
Na ya seto ugoro. Ube anyo ube.
Neat 100.9 FM tuning.
Anyo ube na ya seto ugoro. Ube anyo ube na ifuta ugoro lovye. Anyo ube na ifuta ugoro. Iwebe neno vyo onade, ohana jagbagba, beya honuma. Anyo ube na ya seto ugoro. Oba majina be maide, chinyela
Mix 100.9 FM. Na ene Monday, January 26, 2026. Inti enadwo na yabaya. Mementi jumedi na de bremo. Mementi jumedi de bremo. Me di wuchi me from ADAKABRI Mamudu Oshioma. Misinia co-character right in front of me here. Magjerry Osai Ajimai. Taso and a panico jodamia de Dimesia Bontene. Nina mu equally say. Na nantwi na all service mrantikwa no ebi no na technical production no abna frema abankro ono na wahwe na watimi ama on various social media handles yetimi at NIT 100.9 FM enka taso and engineering team no atu agbo worker batiakwa na najare na nabuaje adasankroma ono so yesan mrane se sempro na sa and a facilities team no a big solo and a dada and a Godfred yatu ni dini friend Ubrana and a Mapuna yaw ai and a DJ Bosco Sammy na me so yesan mrane say Big Sam was it tete na chese ye de atoto enoma yipa and then some no ayemi pe was the current update on the transport economy and you go so issues on transportation and net yabadwendwene and some kakra ho mene Magjerry yabadwendwene ho also come down to the MPP primaries and also so mene Magjerry yabadwendwene ho apempanifo ababa dem wa say ne Richard Suma of the United Party, Benjamin Nesari of the New Patriotic Party, Samuel Batu of the National Democratic Congress. Na yetimi adwendwene ho it is current update on the transport economy ni nyina baba gusunete ni 100.9 FM.
No yomia evena ho no senyame kwa obina jiro pasko sebe evona miro kakala banya de la le dudina miro beno no yomia evena ho no senyame
and then me baba Magjerry amanie say about the same Magjerry a Dodge Ram with a 6-cylinder engine. Dodge Ram with a 6-cylinder engine with the 500 series worth of a petrol. Ako kumase assign ediaba anantimu kakra kra. Edimeni Magjerry bedi honkomo. A Dodge Ram 6-cylinder and a 500 series ediako kumase assign ediaba. Ye bedi honkomo say.
Obeva e magrena olo no so Yesu anda no viva e magrena olo no so Yesu anda ya dona na mevo no viva e magrena olo no so Yesu anda o ti ale Wanu
Eye Manu Korama and wade a mixture of gospel and other things medley at the Afremo at the Amaye. Na you will need 100.9 FM and some so ye be so with me I was up here on 050 600 0909 050 600 0909. Na majari memo atnase. Majari memo atnase.
Yeah, over.
Na ohu ye de.
Nyankopon adom, nyame adom boko.
Yo, waye. Esme ho ye wo awurade mu.
Ah, isa pepepe.
Na ahofe no a.
Kakra.
Say a tinge of grey. A tinge of grey. And I just say, oh, dear, for what I say. So, and una nanua, or do you me utino, or mautino yet? Yeah, to what was that? To the nanano tripa, papa.
Menano to 2 mitini do ya de.
Na, say, no memory down much. And be no 95 and me free crying.
Yeah.
At the echo kumasi. Na me kono.
Yeah.
Na majari me will be quarter tank of petrol. I war car from the near a V6 engine.
Yeah.
Na V6 engine na quarter tank of a petrol. And na me ton petrol. And they warm fina baswano Star Oil. 100 and 240 a year outlets across the country. And a Star Oil netimiaye. A year kwabinatiku. And I just said, what me I'm a Star Oil. I had said yes, yeah. Me told 200 cities. Majari, me de call a year me down machano. It could drew a call a year in Krumi no just municipality.
Okay.
Esa toa suku kumase. E de call a year adankwa me. Bantuma constituency chile one at the quite free adankwa me samba back to just municipality.
Okay.
And nanti mu and then nura anajo. Me sign isi mu e call a yadade entem King's Pep.
Okay.
E kokoto a year petrol 300 cedis. Majari, me di baby drew and ra anaju tum no. Na me quarter tank of a petrol no.
And one so
at the home. It like I say
500
plus 300. Na baby am ko yin nyina so na no kuremu awurade mu na me de ka kire no. Se me tu free nkra ha sei me me da homache no eye no 9 fa. Na me ko ye nkrumienu e wo Josu municipality. Na me ko ye Josu besiase. Na eye tikrum. Na me free tikrum. Esa kwa dankwa ame esa ba back to tikrum esa kwa obesiase esa ba back to tikrum ade chenye esa kwa obesiase etu enura na dwobe no nsi akiri na mesa kwa King's Pep e wa adade entem na me kokoto eye petrol no 300 cedis biu na mesa de ba ya ebedru enkra ha sei anadwotum no na me quarter tank no eda ho ewum. What have you got to say?
Internet just say 500 cedis.
Yes.
What I say from no they are working me the and the abroso kakra no so your Dodge V6 Dodge Durango na Dodge Durango no and no me to
technical 3.6 liter petrol engine and that Durango
no more inti but no me ye amani bi because me do abomoso no me manife mo Echo, a Professor Kwame Jan.
And the poultry farm.
Me call Han Sana. Me sign Eba.
The crew monopra, it didn't
the crew me away. I chim where a crofu.
No, a Greek secondary school. A year, that you want why I got Greek secondary school. Don't go crew. And Nunti. Now, Ube Pottery Farm. Professor Michel.
No, inti, the Awokano, Sapepe, and it's here. We remember topping up 200 no crown. Said that we can money big a crack. Inti cost me 700. 700. From Accra to Prof. Krumoho.
And now left.
Metani left. Yeah. Akrofu.
Krase wa manium kakra.
Good. No wafa the fan so. So na ode aba be PM enkoko
there was a besene konkoko.
San konkoko. E could di traffic mo konkoko kroma kaza because na me France be asem ye no konkoko. And sana from there no meti e dey hweso a che even dey ekowura mo ewo Kumasi.
Yeah.
But if pass you through so dwaben. 500 no is in the order 700 and of course but me share me stretch na na me share straight stretch na wo ye no na let's just say 500 na do beko do beko also what pass say no from go no there to be frank the from prices no above from as compared to previous prices and inti amande no and unti kra na unso your marketing companies no one more say floor price na eba you know
ati ekunu star oil and ayen tokwa ma free chamber of
free chamber of your marketing companies so watch your withdrawal letter the amount because normally who say ko betimi akofom more so one betimi akofom more competition yes but say nipa no for more anka hemfo no mbeto ye nipa dodo na ge ho beto because say betima ko form more now say form de ultimi nko dem mo mesoro de obetima ko soro nko
say a base level e do be so what is the rationale behind that base level no rationale no is also about say one hwe the whole industry so no e be collapse na enye profitable say we be engage in such industry at the end of it all no people will not invest in that sector.
In terms of the protected business.
To do business, ye be the protected. Ama motivate, encouraging crowd for, momu ye they reinvest it. But now competition is so net drive wood price no down to rock bottom. I think maybe an worth it.
Yes. So be obeying time.
Akwa said ne o kwa 140,000 cities. 150,000 cities. Them they acquire top Voxy. Had the top Voxy. No, that can't tell you. I made the call Accra Kumasia. Maybe 3,000. One here any bush means here. Now share treachery on that highway. No, who returns on that? A friend say investment. You know. Now I brand to swear a Bianca box. You know what the circle at the core a year. And now they call Taifa, what they call Kasua, beer, a year longevity, no, a baba said, Ube use what check, and what discover more. Wrong, as opposed to say, what they call long distance, Kumasi to Borga, Namity Voxim. Hey, as I'm telling you,
Voxin call Borga. Yes, more.
Udu Kumasi, I just say, and Yadi Papo.
Okay. Baby, side DVL Boston, but no one can say, Yamra no de, Kaibia, year 4 doors beyond there. Open so register and commercial. And a step in, because a member own found call. Yeah, investment now, no, returns no saying now we break even. Say Neno, send me war a year 140,000. Me the back top Voxy. Okuta a year 14 rim time. Yeah.
A boy am na kitwe bi mu a ebetimi ahwiri no
amwa
remember na nye Dubai change na ye Ghana change ya na yakwa change na yama pedals no abemben ho so the slightest mistake freezer wo kotia brake so no ubetimi akwa kotia accelerator so the slightest freezer wo kwa kotia accelerator so no ubetimi atia brake no so na wutia brake no so a asem ebetimi asie ene ye ka ho asem na wo hwe so say Ghana for driver for do saying and now drive automatic vehicles on a highway
yeah
most of the time no
manual
manual you use so it say o change it quickly at the core automatic no na ne na bonkum no why you used to say the bia the na bonkum
baby
depress back clutch no the na bonkum depress clutch no na afa no suddenly ne na nipa ne pe and what they call accelerator or they ba ha or they call accelerator or they ba ha ni nyina na challenges
because wafa obi many driver be or driver we Kia Rhino and na ekoba say near cars be a year cover cars and their bank line na near additional drivers Kia Rhino driver. Oh, just a front place no ko bi poide. Obono. Ya kan say obono fala. Na obetna Mercedes. Mercedes your friend say C300 EB. Na otenemo
6 cylinder.
Waba otenemo no o two car no from nkoko ye no abozo kan cho ba kwa no zo ntimi drive car no
aka no kre
ye ba no say eti akwa no frɛ we ye frɛ o park kra e no frɛ na say na we o say but no kre ni ntimi drive car no obi a uju car right no o say David untimi so onye used to the automatic driving vehicles so onye used to into car no kre and say ye pair driver for because so ba onye comfortable just say we can biti no kra no car no kre no park me change driver no eti dia wo can no kre so say nipa no too familiar with the vehicle now so that's it
dia wo mu say o hwehwe car dia ye adwuma na wanya bi ato aduane adi enti say obetimi adapt easily to an automatic car no because say license that entitles you to drive automatic.
Ultimate driver manual. Mbawo manual ne dia. Ultimate drive automatic. Yeah.
So na vaccine the way
pedals no.
Trust in your can bio. Also said that pedals na bubo ho no. Very dangerous. So no. It is just in the pakro no owonim die bi. Ya be kan asem pa. It's we into full on the dia said dia na ye can full on the no it's full on the said ye kono say ye can kra no auto gallon bia na utua 4 cedis 50 pesos so to tax a tax of 4 cedis 50 pesos still ano omani nya bi
omani nya bi so na ye to ne say no it was sa tax no ye complain too much
Mafia on Facebook Live was saying I just hope the sustainability of things being at ease like this will remain till the end of Mahama's tenure. So say ebetimi akoso say bi na ne ka no say Star Oil wa yire no ho ama in terms of volume wa biti goil so no na wo hwe Star Oil ni model na wo de ye adwuma kwabnati ekunum say do mu setoto no a Star Oil akoye company bi a so bibi kura to twoma yetimi escalate to the highest level ama wo benya panyini ama panyini no assure ama o ma the right things it is not more or less an ethical company besides being legal no omo betimi ahwe enti ama omo attract nipa na incidental no asem so ya say me to no na me kokoto petrol free Star Oil ho a me kan me dey koim but je dey say adwuma ni mu so tre no na akade na de ye adwuma no so dose enura unim say memene Star Oil tanker ebo me careless
oza
and I'm saying yawa akwakoto diesel me yati bi ato tanker de amount and I be careless no so no anadwo no so nura meba no Star Oil tanker ebo me careless I want to say ebe musafe no me koto Star Oil ade Star Oil ye bibia ye ade papa no I want to say unscrupulous group bi so
almost on nam kwan so
a uso Star Oil tanker so China truck no bi a 10 wheeler no so no just say what me two baby kura ni nam say nyawo na Star Oil na adwuma ni mu atre na kwabnati eku anya bia atimi ato tanker ma na wotwe montomo bo ase na tanker fo no trucks akese nam kwan no so no wo mo mienhwe ne ye na ye ni ho dwuma Marjorie
fa
my main kind messages kakra na fe no masempa no memfamre update on the transport economy.
Yes.
Samuel Debra say was say hello Adakabri. And Fuseni Adams was good afternoon Adakabri. I'm watching you live from Ashaman and I greet Captain Joshua Akamba and my name is Champion Fuseni Adam and Odeba. Galam say Dumso of Adakabri. I am much more concerned about the marriage of Marjorie. You said it on your show about 2 weeks ago that you are going to hook him up to a military. He was to pick her out the previous Saturday in your wallet. Was Mark bold enough to pick her up? Marjorie.
Over.
Captain. Captain. Were you soldier? Were you nurse? 37 military hospital.
Yeah, 37. Yeah.
Incidentally, what taifa
oh na say ne ote miamu
na incidentally oma mienu
okay
so ahuno
yeah
but we're a very decent person and oni kunu sesei enti enkwala no panyini ni papa tiase na panyini
ba
ketwa no papa no de metimi na sinche na panyini papa na no ho ahomete na akaza me amekwa akokita bi ti akire no wakwa ye majority type no abia enti o dadin
yeah
me pese me get the right decision at the man
yes
enti no a weekend wada Roma FPP phone team
Yawa menu nyina send your way you break and just say yeah okay
it make sure say meet me up bosia bi na eno an say make time on duty e wo 37 na ma hwe say me da na say kosia da no ene no nkunku didi mfama na me ntiaka na just afi no dum so dum so bomodin ha odadin etimi peso be hunahuna no why
baba matia
edika me na ye de ojire asebi oni etimi ka antiba me fama dum so eni Michelle Lewis was please help me with the title of the beautiful Eve song you people from village you know the Michelle, Manu Kurama and Obosa Gospel Adebayo. Michelle Louis into a Nipoto, Yomono, your friend Manu Kurama, and the emphasis Kurama, Manu Kurama, and humanity, your friend and Yomono, a Gospel Adebayo, a Gospel Adebayo, and Odebaye. Kaskas. Was a good afternoon, Dr. Baumia is the next president. Right, assemble at home. Marjorie.
Yeah, ba.
One who say a year and Rubonia and Mrantian in Mabawa enom. One more friend a year red or a year tramadol. Any other painkillers and Mrantian Mabawa a fan overdose. No more no mabaswano. And acquire a national menace, a national security issue. Say, and Crawford, a bebetuto, at the Ekoko Dibone. Acquire say, a nura pharmaceutical companies, at the a year painkillers, no. One de a year in Nuboni be se cocaine, no. And na ye de manufacture our painkillers, no. But a nye cocaine no ordinary. Class na yenimu no I did bone no the manufacturing companies and the manufacturing company biano omo ho no mo ankrofo timi ekobu om warehouse ano hwehwe saa ye friend say less classic cocaine no powder no ekowie free manufacturing company no honom na krofo di bone na se see as I read ne tramadol ne ade no akoye issue so na because national security issue no
yes
enunti enkrofo ebe fa nkra ha na bi omo de yakọ enkronkuma mu
omo koton
womo kwa koton abra ya ekwan na ho so omutimi yesa na process for adwuma so process for so adwuma bi a stop and search
okay
that stop and search no in 1986 and United Kingdom crash stop and search ko ba say the proceeding was reasonable cause to believe say ukuta black bag bi the beer bibi woman I was say utimi gina no search ntie ko ba say stop and search no na eba under Police and Criminal Evidence Act of 86 at the time you see akomo amend no enti proceeding afi ko wie say bibini tike mu a ne agina no ne asachim abrofo nkwala tike mu a ye nyina wo mo ensachim emunsem bebre ebai Emma omo handle ya ma stop and search no kane kwa na kwa se prosini ba akopɛ prosini mienu ba akoka asɛm to so a na wo se ba akoko collaborate ansa na yagye atum zampa adekro no wo ho ebeduru ya se ekoye menace ha wo mo a Emma ko ba safe de prosini ba akopɛ okasa ade se waya na che se yagye atum so aye ba Scotland any Wales there na still age se prosifo mienu ɛna ka so ayɛ ade ansa na yɛagye de atom na ahasɛ Ghana no akɔkɔ bi sɛ to stop and search no a yɛyɛ no sɛn ne yɛsi yɛ no ɛyɛ we sɛm no a yɛka ho asɛm ɛyɛ cocaine sɛm no a yɛka ho asɛm ɛyɛ red no a yɛka ho asɛm tramadol no a yɛka ho asɛm no yɛhwehwɛ wɔn ɛyɛ den pedal na wɔn no send in transit na yɛakyekyere wɔn anaasɛ driver ni a ɔno ɔyɛ n'adwuma sɛ wɔyɛ driver ni na ɔfa nipa ɛne ɛnoɔma ɛde kɔ from point A ɛde kɔ point B saa driver ni no ɛne ɛde ani bere no so anaa mame ma scenario mmienu Narcotic Control Commission ɛna wɔn ɛyɛ surveillance ɛna wɔn hunu sɛ obi ɛde ɛyɛ ɛnoɔma basabasa bi enubɔni bi ɛde ɛbɛforo bus wɔn yɛ surveillance na timi hunu sɛ ɛyɛ box na ɛhyɛ mu no koraa no ɛyɛ miriki yɛ no mimia medɔfo bantuma bompata medɔfo yi ɛyɛ Janet Vitamilk box ɛna no wɔn de adeɛ na hyɛ mu ɛnu nti ɛyɛ Narcotic Control Commission for ewura mutimi ba management of VIP or say your reasonable suspicion say mobile ya ebetu akosampai adeɛ bi hyabas no na momo ani ahwehwɛ na mrama yɛ kwan sɛ yɛtimi ɛbɛyɛ de betimi eject adekoro no ampa driver ada mate so ɛwɔ car no ho yɛhwɛ yɛ no wɔn mutimi yɛ ya ma yɛhwɛ car na se nyina ne yɛhunu adeɛ no driver ni ɛbaayɛ ɛna otimi ɛne ne mate ne kasa yɛ sɛ dapi ma wɔn nkonkɔhwɛ inside so saa compartment we ne bia na adeɛ no hyɛ nti no ɛyɛ Narcotic Control Commission for no etimi kɔ ampa driver ne mate ne boa wɔn ano ɛna wɔn kokɔ yi adeɛ no efiri baas no na dan na mu sɛ sɛ wɔn soso mu kuta atuo majari wɔn ba ɛyɛ light truck no a obeyi adeɛ no aso ayi Narcotic Control Commission for nipa enwɔtwe dressed appropriately with accoutrements ekutatuo enwɔtwe di light truck no nkyɛn sɛ enwɔtwe di nkyɛn sɛ ɛna wɔn mache yɛ wɔn mpanifo abaayɛ wɔn de nneɛma hyehyɛ wɔn nsa ebeyi adeɛ no free bus no mu ɛna no asɛ driver no yɛgye ne din yɛgye management yɛsɛ sign ɛna sign yɛ ɛna wɔn yɛ den ɛde kɔ ɛna wɔn mache kra ɛna truck no ɛde kɔ bɔkɔ sɛ ne ɛde kɔ yɛ eti hwɛ kwani a ɛyɛ Narcotics Control Commission for yɛ ɔmo toa so ama magye ɛkyina nɔpa Narcotics Control Commission ɛsi ɔmo ba VIP abe train driver for no any mate for no ne adwumayɛfoɔ no how to detect obi a ɔde biribi ɛbɛhyɛ baasi no mu okay efiri sɛ obi timi bai ebegyina baasi ho a ɛde adeɛ hyɛ baasi no mu compartment a driver ne nim mate ne nim wɔn a elodu car no so wɔn nim wɔn so nim ɛma baasi no kɔ yaa kɔ duru destination hɔ eti wɔn yi nneɛma free baasi no driver ne mate no ho sɛ why no man ni wa magye telephone number bi aso no we de why dia and need less than 30 minutes na a call to the driver say yɛde wade bi ɛbɛhyɛ baas ne yɛde wada roma yɛahwɛ yɛhunu sɛ adeɛ no nhyɛ wɔ because driver no ne mate ɔmo yi adeɛ no firi ɛyɛ compartment no a ɔmo de kɔhyɛ no
anto ɔmo di nipa ne search
nipa no abaka no ho abegyina hɔ te sɛ ɔwɔ station ɛna sɛ wɔhunu sɛ adeɛ no nhyɛ wɔ wɔfrɛ driver no na ɔpa driver no kyɛw sɛ kwam bia so no ɔboa me na me nsa kaa sika a wopɛ bia mede bɛma wo ne nyinaa kyerɛ sɛ nansan mu no ɔmo ba sɛ ɔde adeɛ bɛmane a yɛhwɛ adekoro ansan afɛdie na esie polisifoɔ na ɛyɛ stop and search no ɔmo boa ama yɛhunu wɔn ade adeɛ ne ba me akyere wɔn mo anaasɛ ɔmo atu ɔmo ani ɛde asi driver foɔ so baas atu afiri ɛnkra ha atutom wɔkɔ ɛyɛ dwabo so obi kɔ ɛyɛ debi so obi ɛkɔ ɛyɛ bonsonkwanta obi kɔ ɛyɛ sunwan obi kɔ brekum obi kɔ sampa ɔmo nyina atu anadwo bɛsɛ na wɔtwe magare wobagye adi sɛ Approsifoɔ bi FPU formed police unit akɔgyina kwada so SDA police station Ultra Prempeh College kwada so SDA hospital no wɔ hɔ no ma akɔgyina hɔ ahomachi no mienu ɛne no miɛnsa na baasa watu afiri nkra ha sei no akɔduru hɔ na ɔma ka sɛ driver ne mate offload nneɛma ɛwɔ car na se yɛhwehwɛ stop and search yɛhwehwɛ ekuta pasoɔ ɛne yɛde twitwa nkrɔfoɔ bag na here is a situation a ɛnsɛ sɛ driver no bɛgyina nipa wɔde nneɛma etu kwan ɛne prosi ne ntɛm koko wie sɛ driver ni ka sɛ obi ti bus no mu na ne bag ni e momfre nipa no magina hɔ na mummie ma ɛsɛ da na munkyerɛkyerɛ bus no mu na minim emra cross a ɛba Ghana sɛ obi timi tena bus mu sɛ ofiri nkran ɛkɔ sahwe na obɛkɔ akɔduru ɛyɛ kumase ɛyɛ baabi amekan ada so na that particular spot no FPU for akɔ mount to ɛyɛ stop and search barrier ɛwɔ hɔ na yɛwura bus no mu the individual passengers obia miebie ne bag mu ne ahwehwɛ mu Inspector General Police BBC wɔ hɔ a ade na montimi engage transport companies en kan kyerɛ ɔmo sɛ ade sɛ ne pasia yɛ
routinely no ɔmo betimi ai BBC
sɛ mmara bi sei Ghanaian traveler ne hunu sɛ yɛ nyina pɛ sɛ yɛsi saa tramadol no ɛne we sɛ yɛsi ano but sɛ ade nti and obi te basim in one instance driver ataya mamo so prosi ni gina kwa mamo engage omo mamo obstruct omo because technically obstructing a police officer the lawful discharge of the duties enye but here's a situation say driver ni no the food flask na wode ya shakara bag mu ene sini nchen na prosi ni no other driver ni say bie food flask na me hunu say aduane ne wom and I say I'm sorry me my permission wan ka say bie prosi ni say mimie na ye ntokwa wo si omie ne carrier bag mu wabie mamu ahunu and a food flask him and I was saying omie food flask no so no si dabi me my permission aduane ne wom bie na sa group no aso another bus papa panyini te bus no na mo search inside the bus no na papa ne say me see a 54-year-old adanse wom but me see akodwonso prosi for say da ya man sin free bus mo akodwonso jesi ya search bus no awie ade na asie na baako no so no ye other driver ni mate say wo mo na offload bus no telephone number go pass no ho was mom yam free ni pakro no ni entimi nteta no ni enche no prosi for say da yampene but ye de wo mo prosi for am commission amongst them no ano na ebi empene so ekwan a ebi edi treaty driver for no na ba kwa fetchire na the telephone number ma driver no so kwa akoma on penimfo na o mfrɛ mpenimfo no na nye sei ne ka se mra meye enti won se o de afa so ye de ben harass driver no driver no so stresses ye de ama no ase enye na dwuma ne se obi abetena bus no okuta ne noma anasa ma ne de na wo driver na woni prosi ni benya enchiwahyew bi efa ho
se nipa no ho
wa wo noma ne sa bag
sinabra that's all
na nanui Volta Regional House of Chiefs omo de district control Volta Regional Minister nim tese omo duru asikuma ahaya no yamo bia custom immigration for any customs no yamo bia sefri bus num no mu nyina nante across barrier ansa na bus ne tu na akogina ho na ya search wo mo no masa akotana ba inside Ghana intelligence led policing entimi nya adwuma what say ahomache no yetimi ko in order to understand police for na adwuma mo ye no just no ahomache no mienu no miensa no sabi enkokorafo sabi gina hai metena boss no bi ekoturu ho ehwe the way the police are treating the drivers hwese udura sankare barrier bus mienu si wo yesi tu abuba ne yaje wo bus no yaje tu abuba wo bus no a driver ni a wo no load no bus nyo no ne load ye porters ne load ye ene ye de bibi aye den ahyem amane de jusika ana kwa kokko jiska free ni password wo na ya kire driver na ya handcuff no na ya kire mate na ya handcuff no if you say ya hwe bass na tie no ya hunu saa
ammunition no
enti na ya the driver photo aba ya the wan photo aba mate photo aba ade chenye narrative ne say ene ye kwa kire ni panka all the genoma right driver na fe wo ye den mate na fe wo ye den eye car no amo seize dia so obesi ne two buses ne da ho si asankare prosifo di twampoa mo sware amo na mo sewa ma no me na mo bo ma no kasa basa prosidi be ne training wo say in the lawful discharge of your duty no twampoa efa bus companies bi di ni twampoa company ba ko eduru ha ne bus ntwam nko company ba ko de ye tan no abi say oman no otimi tan company bi oman mu no otimi tan company bi the professionalism ya adwuma so we set rules service instructions ya de amamo enti so ko gina ho na bus abeduru honom ahomache na obi bag hyase bus no sutu ye no watwam ewo insutem customs fo gina ho watwam ewo ye friend say asankare process fo so gina ho watwam ewo kubase customs fo gina ho watwam kumasi ahinkuremu atwam prempe college no koduru sda ho a wo se men so yate yakache wa ha ne ya gina bas na nado ade na daytime de o megina bas na ho no majeri adraba fo no o ma ye den ko wie se enne nipa gina kwan ho yenya bas mforo yenya car trotro amforo na trotro esan ba na prosifo gina kejetia prosifo gina kejetia o untwa income tax untwa we halase driver for no eti driver ni bi o hono kra na onim sebwe eyade ye benya wo de abon enu nti onfa car no kra nko central business district wo ni nipa na asala no wakwa fa bi ekowie se yesu obi aye U10 e wo Roman Hill yetimi de no KM ni age no 600 cedis next time o de kan be kwa ko do
Roman Hills ro
Roman Hill what try U10 e wa Adia pharmacy
yeah
600 cedis receipt so ama and wo ye say no in the end no na wo manipa group of persons be atia aban no but once me di kan ade a ye hwehwe say preparation of sir nuboneno enkwada no so no no say society no nanso no process wo when the chire munum say mo halase driver for rather no nya driver no also assist police
for
investigation kwati mi hunu say we na dia no ba ye hwe ni ntimi alert e bia bonso nkwanta police ade we eba mo hwe mo nko ho ya de ahye ha say e bia mo mani pakro anye say on friend number we ni ntimi nkoche no and now in the case of Narcotics Control Commission yen seize ade no panto na mo yen toa so ne ni pakro no mra say beje onoma na oba yetimi ache no major we e bone
wafa on say the okani nyina so maye din na metie narrative no me jedi say bibi ehye okay ma sometimes o driver na nam kwan so a butimi ko hia police officers on their routine check na wo magina me kai ba ko bi ogina no say sorry o sir o chia no say we are on routine check na wo mo ye ehwehwe cars mti ma me ko bi be boot na me wo we your friend say shitone bankum bi ewom nje na me bi so na me kire no we na me we shito am so pe bi ametomati bi ama na wo mo check it no say sa no wo mo ye fine no problem but what you say commercial vehicle mudie no ma bi a waka na mu bia no nipa no de ba be shame enti me kra say imprempren obehu say no ma no waka na ma ye commercial vehicle na obe arrested driver no de handcuffs agugugu ne nsa no e bia fine obetimi me one more friend say do mo ko transfer counter back no ne ade no somebody interrogated driver because e dey a obe interrogated driver no so no betime lead mo na mo time ho ni pakra
for na share porta for na time and normal we dey share normal
yes because one mo so wo yes loading no one so ebi one mo ebi me person me the word back me person me use word but word now as me can anu ya dem so ebi nya correct
yes ebi
one mo share don beji no ma bi dey share car ni ma driver no kura enya where one beje no ma car ni mo
it was investigation
driver no it is investigation no to aso yes that is where obenwu say driver no say ne ho bon mu bi na driver ni nim na boapayo nim so de sebe adeboni bi na all transport e de akọ baabi dia emra ne nsi ho kwan ese emra no atwe ne bam na twehwemu bi awu bi ese ekoso but the purpose ya chese no ama na it is investigations litimi koso na driver ne ni mate momu ni temeboa because driver ne ni mate no omo the best persons a omo nim momo a elodu no ama no omo betime tracy saade no na omo elodu no ama ye betime hu nipa
yes
ode no ama no e de ba ye
achese ye ken no a driver ne ni mate no ene betime achese wey in one instance SDA Kumasi Day American Hospital na omo force eyiyi no ma ne be free bus no mo no edim apaso twetwa ho no ye sanfa no ma ne hye no prosifo no kra ene mate fo no entimi anhye no ma no ebi broso ema ye de ko share car inside as car free creba no ya no nya wa
so say it is all the normal containerized wo dey go container we see shape so they say be time lorry ties so how much you say we are to go and
at the said ne say me harass driver no
no driver no more
elicit the support of the driver in the mate no me humiliate driver no yanka jo say twampoa na wugina sankare na obi twamu na bibia ni am hwebas mi ni si won mo hwebas mi ni si won no sa driver for nya ya kromfo mo nyina mo ya kromfo okay can we what do you gain eya tetuni antro say every visitor to the police station a potential ally so ye pesi si ano na mrantie ne maba wa no mo ye no ma basa no ebe haye society no ye no elicit the support of the driver elicit the support of the driver's mate no mo ntimi lead on sametimi achese eye narcotics control commission atwa so say echina on beba in 4 separate days echina omo ba aba sensitize the driver for any porter for how to and then there's another state agency Parcel and Courier Service Regulatory Commission. Wamo so edi bibi ba sese obi di bibi be mania.
Yes.
E was send ni pakro no yetimi gi ni telephone send an number. Ni agi receive an number. Na yetimi ebo code. Na e ko omo system so say wey na dia we be mania. Ahase no se amfanko wey na ye ne dia so that in the unlikely event so how be uma yetimi keys ade we ya driver be many problem. So why is the police harassing drivers? Why is the police not encouraging drivers to assist them, but rather no antagonize the drivers? That is my bane.
What for the kind of no, and I'm a kind no. Say be post a driver in him who be a mu and a bed daddy. Now me who said driver no on any mates, woman who be an ass woman who be. But until then, no yen you too. So obi ntimi kodina obi enhwe obi anim nka say wo ye kromfo there be court of competent jurisdiction and amra no kwa de bia ye ka ye say you are not guilty until what proven guilty and I can say so nti enye say wo call court na no na ye say gwadifo and I call court na no na je say wo ye kromfo enti sa enti ye ba ne sa na ye sre ze bia posifo na wo mo ye sa no you take your time, you engage the driver. A difference nipa ne private car. But someone said an American no. Because a private car there unkwa na auto wadi mu na ono magum. It's a nupo kra de bia wahu adeboni bi gomu a. Eno kra still say hwehwemu koso. Hwehwemu koso ne hu say ade no kra ba ne sen ene be share car ni mu ana say bibi etesa. Enti commercial vehicles ne de. We say ba ne sa na o engage drivers ni ye. Drivers na na first point of call. Obu ana no amane ne de oteke anim. Onim say ya de boni nti police phone baby so obemu na no say enye ne dia. Obi say na kro beka say enye ne dia. But driver for na betimi aboa. Normal assist eye police for na further investigations bi ana ese fata say so omo ye no matimi de perpetrators no. Omatimi de omo ba to the notice. O ye
driver ni no one elicit the support. One motivate no. Am one ma lead. I'm yentimi ankɔkyere wɔn a engage in that trader. Wɔn tete wɔn baabi a ti yɛ kyere wɔ baas wɔ mu a ɔbɛsa de akɔto another baas.
Yeah, true.
It I rather commend a pen saying narcotic control commission. So wɔn bua na face so a Postal Services Regulatory Commission Postal Services Regulatory Commission almost so epese you making sure that obi dia be money obi a
you na scanning here
na ye hunu receive anything na you take it because yes idea mate wo pe bia to aduane di driver wo pe bia to aduane
obi the fair chire mana
obi the fair chire come porter no a wo de watch the mate wo de watch the driver wo ja porter no load car no at the end of it all no na ade no ebesa akọ baby foforo the Narcotic Control Commission we would encourage you some sensitizing transport industry no na ye hunu de ewo mu na sa prosifo no a wo mu gina FP for no omu gina kwada so SDA hospital na homachi no mienu se ni nua na ye bus driver na wo de bus besene ade akosunwan ade akosampa ade akodoma ade akọ eye dwaboso ade akọ hwanhwan na watu bus na homachi no mienu utimi delay no for 1 hour under the office say ye search
yes amon.
And now they are trying to avoid that baby amako gina no. It mon spreading ko gina baby bebre. Mon spreading ko gina baby bebre. You should rather encourage and motivate the driver. Now on your ally of the police.
More police.
Now on more police. Na sensitize no kwase ma on ko yeboni bi. Onim bibi kura men nye.
Yes.
Dan say we be harass na threaten no. Say we ya me detain bass na ma de achen. We detain bass ma de achen na eden. We did tell about my dear day.
Very important. My yes, he in the back driver and so. In Humana crown a better than a macano. If you should BBS investigations, you'll be normal, nominated any padia. Me who some maybe I was about man and normal VIP station and any of the lorry stations. So command and normal. No money command. It's the anomaly in Nipadia. So I'm going to be one driver named Mates, no. I drive for the mate for it to me aboa. Na lady bi oha no mo dia ma rather than say hu ade no nipa ne car me commercial vehicle na immediately we say driver na krom for say ne dey wan kan you of any dey say o mo ka say o ma nya de yen dey yen kasasa
udura sankare and ne ya kra dey suppose and ne ya dey supposed to we dura sankare atutom say we di traffic mu a udura sankare a ka ne sasoa ma o ma begina emfuturo mu honom e wadom che dua ho ke ba bia sankare barrier wo na asala ya ba adum che dua ho no mu gina mfuturo mu honom under the guys say yes such commercial vehicles no yes such commercial vehicles we about you the idea positive result ben
one we them before but normally what asanka be of late na kakra say ana e ho chedodo be do ho na wana ba
enu na no pay na che so bi atro de abadenden say onte no ho ase say adentina defense asankar barrier ho tintin sa so tintin ene enu anadwu ya mebe between suhum ebedru akra achimota tete no betimi anya be barrier be say 10 and at 12 eso enu anadwu no eye barrier ba kon me hu no wo just amasama for no just on approach amasama na ba ko gina ho no and na wo mo so ko gina national patrol for na o mo koko gina doburo ho no o mo pe and na gina ho don't e dia na ekoso between suhum na bend mu ya yira global ho na bend mu na principal gina ho no o mo gina wo so tum na hwe high say you are even endangering your life because driver be oba wa hunu so no dia ya na ye hwehwe no enu anadwi miduru on approach to the friend saying amasama ho no di na chese me pemia me wo faase wo hene wa na nkaja wo hene wa meto body bi amede be ma no na mama na bibi kaka de atoso no de akwa African Queen na ohene wa nyina ho afana no gina nkwana no hu machine na la tintin o na oba ba ko pe ne gina ho na o ma ka hu ni nyina kwatena hye o ma bre na de so asa o ma bre enti la tintin na oba akoko bi na odi gina ho no mo a ohwe anim say ha na em say da bre na aduane ka bi di manim na de o mo de ma no em say no afere say mani tuam na disi de ye kam ka je say o ma mbi so enti na me ofa ase ohene wa na onyina honom ene chese me di twam enti prosifo no modwuma ho hia modwuma na ho hia no momwa na yesusu yentimi nye ne ye nti momma driver fo ne mate fo no moa mo na muntimi apprehend nipa bon
fo no mo de no ma transport no ma bone e de ko no
so no na se bibi wa ka mu na se machiri mate machiri driver my impound vehicle no na wo mo de so man no mo to ba bi no mo ato mo it's not fair. It's not fair. So my impound nipa ya chire ne car bosses me nu ya esi asankare no. There's a lot of business. On na nti ba bie no. Onya hwe o.
Okay, nti ammunition no a wo mu
etu aboba no.
Na sto wo mu hu ni wura.
Se no mo se ade ya chen ye no. Ya kwa chire nipa obeje no ma no. Na ye de na gusu detain driver any mate. Ye de na gusu impound a person bus no say me de kwaye exhibit. On de wo mu.
Okay.
Ebenezer and dear adventure no Edebano. Ebenezer say, Ebenezer, my good afternoon, ADAKABRI Mamudu. Please, can you call any of the police chief to ask him or her why their men and women are harassing the drivers? Maybe they are doing that in the hindsight of the code of conduct, so they can be cautioned. In fact, the woman say, and Pennyforce to one among at the highest level with the Central Regional Police Command. Particularly sir and Crawford Omujina Yedena SD Honkwana Mokakojina Moyas Adeno. The Tambia to Timisi to Tusi personal Nessa form police unit no Mujina baby any council a year Konkruma Junction. No Mujina Konkruma Junction o mane de compass and a minimum and the Konkruma Junction. Cracker engage you more and no Ajaye. So engage you more and Ajaye and ne. Sa form police unit for na babejina SD hono ti ahomache no de akansa kokora metena bus mahunu de ekoso nemo ya caution driver for say assist the police do not obstruct any police officer in the lawful discharge of the duties police force no nkacha mama no omunya mpoatwa obi aye no company no omu bre no omu ye company na mpoatwa basa no emwa mpoatwa basa no emwa na munya madwuma na mo ye madwuma na no nchese mo harass driver for na o threaten driver say o ya me detain wa ma ade o detain ma ade che na oye no de abufuo so detain sa na ambassador Jesus o twa ntroto so when twa ntroto so a ententam I won penefo anim it is a wo driver ni
kan se bia na sembe de
it is a wo driver ni a ma prosi ni nyejew ma wo mie wa no nka sembi ma prosi ni nyejew ma wo mie wa no nka sembi prosi baby and no okotwa wrong meat we dwabbing
asa
na no just a matter this assuring penifo na ma frɛ wo mo da kwa kan che matter this assuring penifo sa asofo no wo mo soso at another date ya kai me na me nka sa se nkyerɛ asofo so mo bra enye ne ya attract the youth into the church fold asofo no bi ne ye no and attract the youth to the church e bi na me kan sofo mu a ne utterance bi ene ne ye bi oyeye no akwada kuma 24-year-old gina ho asoma kan say the size suban we e be ye den ma betena sore dem o and I would have thought to say me pese circuit supervisor no obetia sem we de ye ya akwada ketu atimi ka kire sofo mu a sorry recognize sofo otimi ka kire ne say na sa ne ye we ya oyeye no e be ye den ma betena sore dem se be beti nyame asem Edinya principle no kwa de na yeka. Edina nanantwi ya kai me what na sofo so ne ya oye no na menye more accurate. Ko na me ya madwen se me kopes circuit supervisor na bonamane the sofo we ne ya oye no wa anye wa assist humanity, wa assist community, wa assist enipa dasani. Enti no e ma 24-year-old kan e cut the sofo nanim. Say ne ye we ya we ye no.
E be se na obetena so dem.
President ma betra so dem
and first no kwane is what I said they are okay maybe say some presby any Methodist they are okay to the bia ya sofo bi no
ni ye bi omo ye
no ye mu bi kra no wan hwe ni a wo be jaya sorry yes wo be jaya sorry no na wa pe konkron bia bia akwa so suben bi a wo modane de no
the sofo mu a
anenye fe
uche sorry for mission house mission house no abound main highway na ejato kemu profo hurisi ye hurisi braba hurasi ohurisi ya no na wantimi anum ka nija amfa nhye gear amaka nija kra num na ka na roli na ba be mission house gate mu na yepe omani abrekra yepe nsuo yepa anwiase ye di dum no na sofo atimi aba na engage omo se munya eja na mudum no fam car no na me gate ade mo be se me gate kasa basa yeseri nso kosi anso kra bi ni fia na obi wo next door or your repairer na watimi de fire extinguisher aba na ye de dum car nija na ye pia car no e de akosi eye 2 doors 2 houses away abound eye asori no school awoma ye wo kromo ye de school park no so na just we soft wo kromo nti no utimi free process for under the direction of you na process for be talk am here the police station ya the police station baby the ko see ya no enu 300 meters o enu 300 meters na akoba say amu me gate mami ansa na car ko makoka ho asem ai ya betu gate baby kakra bi so na amu baby ya de pin ni chef from na e hokeka na amu o no makoye gate no dabi train monsa manko na abobo ye di ahimsa rade no makoye di aba ni spray baby na say na dabi mu spray no ma say your friend say hokeka no ayede
sofo no kaza
sofo na kasa sa no amu spray say monsa manko na monko spray gate ni mienu nyina monko spray famra sofo ye di abo sofo so oda kakra bo dwe no nyane na sofo di o mani no mutimi yade we say ewie ya sofo etimi ejiro ka chem say prosini ba mu a prosini say just a sofo na mayo oda ansana ye de ka na ma
one mode we na kwa gozi ono
omani sofo na me ya be to ka no
ato ka na gozi
aye ni gate ama no
wafa de woman say
na mami ga prosini no djuma
na prosini say
na prosini say just a sofo afi de ka na ye beto twen ya ne school park so ono na de ne ka o rosi fo beto ya was tow truck no se meje 1000 cities hey ati na odi akosi be 300 meters and 1000 cities I want to em faka
na de nya dwabi ansem na okay
mimu be fusa se dwabi ansem tam dem ka ko pe na dwabi hin kra bo na mane se sofu mu a uti dwabi na yese no ma kola 24 year old a catch or Methodist school park so ta we yes sense man we ya be ye dan ya so da betena so dem o afede de ko wie mu a 1000 no ikri boy no kokoto ye no na ya engage na da on 500 cities mra until I didn't protein ni be 1000 I didn't suffer wo transia ma wo ni protein aye ba kwama ya bu driver ni no because mu driver for afede ko wie ya to yin for ajum sika protein is for 2000 brands na me do ka ma hey papa protein na protein for twa ntro to nipa so nti no na call number papa protein under your direction and na me de car no cover free school park no so de akosi ba bia de akosi a ye wo se
ye car wo ke ye car eja atomo
and no
e nya car o si wa na wakoye we car eja atom amma chese ya huri Africa and massive form and na roli akwakobo asori gate him and ye kana sem yo 2000 no and I'm just 2000 no be bo amane I'm papa under your direction you took car no ko I don't know what na work say 1000 cities I don't know what my tow truck no on the driver in dealer direct what's me new authority say me be to car am song and fast so much man no na de wo kanya my record as me no ka me say under your direction me can so wo new authority on say or for so anywhere the be ase ho na what me can share district officer and say nipa so me say twantro and there be nipa so me say can say the approach for so mo twantro to nkrofo so mo hwe yie me wo minu ma approach for be mienu bi o mo yare communities near dem kokoko ye no uta twantro to nkrofo so a be nipa be o mo fa nche mo so afi de kwe and say engagement ni be ma 400 cities ono ni de no e be do police headquarters ono ni 2000 Oji 2000 for what?
Oji answer no we release car na dia maka ura. Afede de na okofre he. Na mo ya no mutikro bu ha say ya. Gwala bone se be na mo ya no. Asem kakra we 2000. What's not so that the police headquarters. Enti obi ya no betimi ama na asem akodu police headquarters am ya kan ho asem ama no. or see ngwala bone sembe na mote ho no na we kakra we munsilante so na we mo na say na say mo report nipa mo hwe mo mafam ka free ago but hwe sa ne conduct no e was our community no mo no and represented the image of the police to busa say nipa dodo sign and a person need be on his own volition chop no so no enye person commander no oje 2000 no nyo no na me beto ka no asori ba awo ye person kuma and a sofo no frɛ no enti ka sofo bi afrɛ person ni a wo ba na sɔre ya na wo di person mra na hye wonsa na wo sisi community members and enti so wutie futuo bi na chairman general no obo a sa futuo no kofi bu achi na na ekasa se kromafo no wo mo enye de be nya ade papa enye sa wo mo no mo be kon boot for boot owie ya no na ode futuo no so ma prosifo no se mamo nkonkwaje ji wo mo guess John, it ni nyina ko wie se Rosie no obadwa ato ha e se waye badamfo am ka jense nyeska bia na agidie no bia ne ka ehye na atimi akobo asori dan na sofo no na se ya ebe wie paye nti no me pese me kokko pese ki supervisor no nyesa so na just be po man hene
so for wanye considerate
at all
wanye considerate
at all if o ya mate di sofo
na me ka say we one man charges as say me maka do say me call press
no you registered member of Methodist Church
yeah inti yen ya sofo no moma e say nanka so called aye from one man churches na aye from no na ko mo kra be hwe yen ene ya sofo no mo dia ya dusuade no yen ya sofo no bitimi da suban bi adia wotu wa hwe ni nam say ye mom na esanka ye kra ye we
wa hunu say eja to kem
nipa na nye intentional say wa ye we na mistakenly bi and kra bo say akwansia wo ho so eja to kem
and omotisi obi
yankopon krampo ne ye na dom say wo mu si ye no kan kra really ankwa ankofa casualty bia na
really
abebo gate so atiase
enti really bo gate a omutimi dum no enso kra so mu bi eno na sanka omantimi anum no a kai won hia so na nka asori fie no ka won hie no
sana ka asema ba
na ye piaka e de akosi 2 doors away Methodist school park no but me agina so say you know that say be your gate amount no principal me faka no emfa nkosie kwesi be your gate the amount
wanya consider
abram kwala na ye involve ni nyina so adwabenfo ama kwala na ye involve ni nyina adwabenfo ama enti Methodist software ntimi anya adansedie bia mo bia say yes akwada we de ye nim no ka we su dwaben hanada na wo ye say no mu nyina se afem ene ma akwada keto timi gina na sofo ma akwada keto aka kire say ne ye we ya wo ye no how does it attract events and me say sorry them all Basia den tu be ku preach dey we dey no be preach
ka ja to me na ofa ana hadwen
escape from point broker yemi phone la ne kakra
ofa
say sa enoma basa na kwala ne no aye pese sia no do we encourage driver for any mate for any bookman for emma omum ye hunu wo ma de no ma ne baaye dan say driver any harass no dan say mate ni harass no
yes
Escape Broker, also good afternoon, offer. May God may the good Lord bless you people for your good work. Offer country first before any other things. I pray God continue to guide the president and his group managing this country. Though not 100%, they have really worked more, and I give them 78%. And I hope they succeed in this mandate, giving them amen. As for MPP, has been MPP for the normal year. As for MPP, didn't say. I say as for MPP. I broke a man came we are on the Babacom. I say as for MPP, the MPP for I know, but I mean here, as for MPP, had to also say, as for MPP, no, I hear that. To make me a friend 0302 257902 0302 257902 and I said 0302 243540 0302 243540 said dien na ye nyina ebeye ama yetimi ahwe se One more, you didn't money, but man, Quadano abuses and money, tramadol, money, red money at the end. One more day, ban. You bet me, and who womanchi. Baby, a more. Na ya kwa chichire wo mo. Ni ya use driver for any mate for any bookman for as conduit. Che ombe assist ya me akochom than say ye harassing driver for, ye harassing mate for, ye humiliating driver for, ye humiliating mate for. Na at the end of it all no, one more pedal say no bone no na oma form ho die. Esusu ye die bi ho na nyina ye hunu so de besi aye no a yenye na ate boss mu na tu free nkran anadwo 7:38 na ukoduru Kumasi 2 a.m. Ni ka se mu nyina no ye be search mu nyina o bus no mu say ostensibly ye hwehwe red ye hwehwe tramadol. Na how would you feel as a passenger? Normal e bus na se uti eye bus no ya ma engage you say be sit ne be gina normal ho ne ye mie so but eye driver no an ma ono aye temporary owner of normal no na ye de apaso atwetwam ye wie nso a na solitape bia ye de aye obi ama de okoduru ne aka say dem yempre ni panama ni nipa nya awe say eye prosifo ne twetwa mu na nya me driver na me mate no ameka nchem say me bibia yira prosifo say da ye nte ase yo me ntie de po wo so ya mo ha
ye ja ofa
enyi ye fro saying
ofa we ofa se Francis atam ka se fi amakam
yo Francis me ntie we
ofa na we wanya bibia didi ehia me papa
pedua bi asu
okay oh mate ni nyame hira mama wa ho de ne nkwatentin ka wie me nya papa nka bi ni itas oboy bi tumbi na me nya tito bi mu ye bi kakra nka wadi yo abre no ofa nyame hira wo ne odam frema ene mami biam ne kwa me despatch kwesi father destiny to nyame hira ofa this the time was the politics for no mo money da no money drivers for no ye adwuma bom because drivers no information pa ko yen yen ni pe be foka your foka order your foka one some bus more camera bom ti driver ni bi e fast bi ehu obi a ko wo ye to be a driver be wi ani na wo money pa o kemlo this is the time was the police for no etumini drivers ni be ba ko ne munye drivers for no pletio na mo nipa no kura de no see you responsible na se mra bi wo wa ye de bono na se yakwachi drivers for dia ani ne di ono ndi ade na betna fa ne mo o se mra ni di no no afa no di driver to ni mo fi this is the time o se ye hunu di se bibi wo ka ma ye stop ka na ni e bisa se wan ni amani se obi anyia no ni e bisa driver se driver wan ni amani obi anyia no ni e bisa me se meet wan ni amani because then I will make no driver in India more one and will do it. Say ye humpa a bit my press station, Bukuma for some of much as one man, and this will be the Ramo, okay, and also be me in Echo Baby. A bit much in Nippon of them. But I can say, Ghana, no, your tone in no, name of your knock upon me, and they didn't grow money. What if any a grow money, and to penny for it to bother not to, dear no more. Tramadol at time never. Of maybe south. And first security checkpoint never. Now they no move security checkpoints. This is the time of see me double. I feel of now cancel for the yes of the and and the yana boka plats of papa in a yana ya. Obiti than wafa is there at Sophobiana Tessa. You are on some of war and your war Yamias of war. So for papa be noir or Guinea in Napunya seen in me aqua which the baby and of Junior no crown to do. And this year, the software be nice, and yes, software be the best. There was software storing at me, there was software storing at me, there was software of them, and there was software from them. There was software from, and there was software from yes, a software. And it's a software idea. And one got a baby will be a we will still in class because software, or your if you ask graphic, yes, as a leader. We got to either man year. And to us, walk up on our own. I attract one eye away in Mubiaka self. I will be a top. Nemo someone drabo. I could say, we are suffering. Omo be a trophy. Yamia Samu, and no be a giant Yamachuma. O suffer no, or say, Yanko for Panicho. Because suffer dear, we are dear to me. Because we be near Yamia on our children. Now, who suffer granted me. Only a year more. Only of all soften and no one could have been. The Yankees were Solomon took so. The Cassia dear Mujima, a man with a water of Ivana. Of being to us.
0302243540. How do we achieve collaboration between the police and drivers mate? Say, one more pedal, one more import, one more distribute a year in Bone Basa, a man ranting in Mabawa, and no, you bet me and Sakawomo rather than humiliating and harassing drivers. Ninano. Wapake will no plans. It was of ADAKABRI. Please stop wasting your time in Ghana. Because if we Ghanaians don't change our attitude, nothing can change in this country. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm Sean with my power here. So, Mammy, we're born in Chaka, Yama, John Dramani, your president, we go be a Yamenkano, vice president, Yenana Upokwajima. We will be Yamenkanafi, Chilo Debra, Yamenkano Pan, Ejumapa, One Abano, Omode Bois, your president, Omode Juma, Ma Oman, Yan so far so. Abis Namika Simkativi Abede Sukabeka. Of I miss Martin Chen say, Tebeyanka, mate for no. Driver no power as a mate say, Bayan Boafo. Driver on to me the empire came and to Wuna Opak him a group canino. Tebeya, please for no mere bacon. Now, so answer now, we were packing and as we be in Yama, but we be such a 1 year many. Then what I do him. Ocean and no from Fuma. Now on Tiasia, I hold the for my number, be no afraid, fast, no mapa. Because the white woman to say, Yima, O Pakano, answer now, and you find the man, and Bawa, no, please, no expect, no apa, no best, and no more was to say, who made you accompany Biatra, now the bueno, no onka, maybe a bookmaster, GPS, and so on, come no kuno. And I want to
can move.
Yes, on the can now, we get Jana, who made you with me, so yano. On Shasun yet, now we get Jano, no abba, no abba, yes, and that's a whole corner. 24 pence, man, so almost drum. Not for your how come my driver animal, 80 minutes offer. Ocean Musua, made for no, a business way for no, book my for loading guys, no, on your back. When you say, near oil, a pepper and yet, and so no one of that Sakoma driver, when you offer also, yes, you're not offer. Last night, I to him say, as a wa, as a last year, no, that we know quite cheer now. Brief for what brief for me, tell who actually brief for no. The patrol commander no hono. I could say offer. The patrol beside keep my. The patrol
you.
I mean, come with that.
0302 257902. Nti do so to odeba. Yamwa
Ofa patrol na jumtum.
Na ewie what to say?
Ofa Yakupado na wo so
yeso ye ho ye wa awurade mu. Dia na so deba.
Ofa we ye wo fa Abdurrahman Tamim Victor the state.
Right, Abdurrahman, me there was a papa. Right.
What for a Jumana, no, maybe a driver, they be a man, make it a car, a van container. Police needs a show to use a then a walker no more. It is an quality of Kita be born and America so made and soon Kita me. Tell them the bra ABC KCCA, make it for no, Emma winning down would be out to the car. Me patrol bag and I could talk no more than a woman. One of the two papa to her, Mr. We are soon a mention your woman. You to be blue from an area. Young friend, I dance before the then the woman. Oh, I have paracetamol in Kitame. And
oh, Abdurrahman. You're loosen. Aye. Nah, you're the 0302 243540. Good afternoon.
Mahmudu.
Now.
Mahmudu, na Kasafi Tabora. Ofa ho ye
Nana, ye we radim na so e.
Me ho ye papa. Magari akonta ba ko pe. Ba brunya ye wa ma me hwe. Amo ankonta na ye fake no. Onu mo no che na ma de ma o. Muti ofa. Mesra kwa be na me fa ma konta infa so.
Ahaya bontin me mo akwanchire.
Mate ofa. Ahaya kwa waji atam na su na so dia. Ana me so ma jamo boko. Na ofa mamechia ya mame hawa kumisen oba for woman organizer na yeru agen kase adwombo adu ono so metia no na Dr. Mahmoud Bamia 31st delegate ya decide ya wi ye koto abani puduo e de ama papa no wa beto na adwuma paso na wa bo ama MPP e kan ko na ko nanim ofa ye nuanom nsɛm yɛ a wokan wodi ka ɛnɛ nka ɔmo bɛyi boa meetifoɔ no adwuma nka ɛnyɛ ya but ɔfa ɔmo gye sika no a nneɛma ɛho hia tramɔ ɛne sɛnea wokekan no na ɔmo de yɛ na ɔfa daa no menam lafa so a mehu sɛ atiw akoa bi meyɛnim sɛ wakɔ wia bi bi saa akɔla sabisabi wɔ akɔla bi akɔ private ɛna ɔde rɔba apa nti ne anim sɛ obi adeɛ no wafa ɛwɔ fie hɔ yɛnkɔhwɛ a private no na ɛsim yɛbisa so ɔde kɔyɛ den a ɔse ɔmo hata toilet no a na ɔmu hua na ɔfa ɔse ɔmu hua ɛkyɛn sɛ wafa cocaine nti sɛ ɔfa yɛ brand nnuro no koraa sɛ yɛfa nnuro no ma a ɔmo wɔ kwan bi ɔmo fa so ɔmo sɛ ɛhuahua toilet ɔse ɔhua ɛtumi pro no koraa si cocaine no ɔfa na ɔnim sɛ guru yɛ a plumbers foɔ use yi ɔmo tumi ɛhua guru no so ma ne charge wɔm nti sɛ yɛka sɛ yɛ bra deɛ a na ɛse saa nneɛma guru ne nneɛma no nyinaa no yɛ bra wɔn ba bɛgyina kaa no wɔn bɛ lodu kaa wɔn bɛ nya sika bisa so ɔbɔ wɔn de kɔyɛ den wɔn de sika ne kɔyɛ den nneɛma ehu nnuro yɛ ne nneɛma ehu yia no wɔn de kɔ akɔyɛ wɔn san gyina hɔ a wo pro kaa no wɔahwɛ ɔba yi a na ofun sɛm a na obi bi sɛm a na ɔmo yi de kɔ so ate aseɛ nti ɔba asɛm wo deɛ asɛm bebree. Say a mining in the 90s so near whom a fire Mamua in the course of Mamua and Papa, Selmupa. They say about my brother or Mwajim, young get your Mwajim. A hardness, say about it and the of
Yamen count into 0302 257902. Yamuaha.
Major was so Adakabri Mamudu.
Me into your way.
Yamian,
yes.
Adakabri bolos ni o mikasasi abokovi.
Right.
Adakabri won say last na me kana. A police for no hu Adakabri. Me dey mean say abaso bobi ka say na o say o makonya sika bi dey akwa komo obi dey be yam police for abaso. Adakabri a police for nyama o mo ye no hu. Me say one day ka say ma obi anfa driver for nko anfa. Na say dey nka driver for be ka papa for police for ho a. A police for we mu no won Santa Ujin who I want to say, IGP of Soron for the 9 form. I guess I the police for no more. Sadia is Omode Yamobas, VIP. Casama Woking. HSN. You see, IGP all Soron for the 9 form. And I can say, I didn't call you, Galam say for you. Galam say for you. The honor to Galano machine no do all site and 2 Galano. Or no all site no. Ebasi yeme harazi omone ebebe ha omu na momu no so no na momu no di ono odi machine akwa a yedi tu gala no ono momu tifie kempe no tifie se kwati afie se yi nkwasa semo friends yi omudi we na chese Adakabri ta ne ma we tramado utimi di sa tramado itna it's voter region the best for more be pay one kind. No, I didn't the alliance, Hano, not to feel Takonyam, no, what phone, Modru, Makodru, my say. Not drive any moment here, Hano. Wait, some papa. Wait, I asked some papa Adakabri. Drive a Nino, no, the idea, no, drive an idea. I said, for my police, like almost your police need ye, because maybe who said, police, Dimono, the police need Diagro. Adakabri manya kwanya ide ma mensia yewra ohina Japan kana de ohina Japan papa ba bia wo bia mechia wo no u campaign chenchirenchi a odi namo a obia tan wo no so mo buada wadofo no do se watanfo papa nya mechia bebre
enti two more callers na for Yemra studio 0302 243540 Yamuaha
Mira mejeso
yo imas me entie we
yo papa na ho te say
me ho ye we wradim na won so
nyame ada roma na me srewa de baako ohun hia yen anadwo akwantuo no srewa Ghana ha ohwa most of the accident in about 90% esi wa anadwo nti wada roma ohun hia yen pa nti anadwo no ka me nko aka jai
Matiem
na memfa wa fidie so ntia yewura Canada ohine Japan delegate mo amunim ekoma wiemfie nwotwe abesinko nti monto abanimo bia oba ohwe grassroots ene yenya ya brewo party num afi yewura boache agiako delegate eduru ho a mo nhyɛ n'animnyam mira mekai Lawrence time the dikan mebo waba so ne driver for ya who defend won na ukasama won mekai 1981 Ghana for ye nipa ebinum wo ho a omo de ade ekose ka mu a o ma driver ne hu na obi de apetesi akose ka mu na soldier for stop car ye omo ehu wura na wo se ye hwehwe glass na ye chema wo mu e wo car no
yes passenger for no and your glass
make kan kremo for wo mu
can you imagine
na 1981 mira ADAKABRI obeka se wonnom send na upewu nti na driver for no be brave say ye na obi di ade e be fuka ya omonhwe ne to so biom police for no papa wo na omo kai hu say omo ko as a civilian na obeba fie as a civilian ADAKABRI me na papa ya assistant commissioner of police bisa say oba pension wana na esarutu no daku obeba fie na wo mu aye papa no omo abrabo ayeye na wo mu a etimodin ne efo no hu bi no ma asama ha bi hu bi no ma na ma si mitras nti adwuma bi a wo ye no fa nyame asem fa ka ho na daku obeba pension mi round ni am ni adwuma
na fe finally yentie nipa wo bay yamo ha
ejo so me wafa
yo ne frost ni
champion Fuseni Adams me flefli ashaman
yentie we
so ni wadwuma pa wo ye na manyo opportunity there baby a captain Joshua Hamidu Akamba wo bia no na ntia amentia chama jare kwa ni dise baby on so bia amentia no ofa edemebo abaso kakra me fese me Ghana for mabunu no nyina ne se omu enya abotre ofa ene se ti na ma mekanisa on solution ya e de sompa boy solution ya e de sompa boy nipa de sani timi ko to no abetwe solution wase ya yibi omu no watch na bezino na so mu be ma solution ho bo be ye den enti e be sem panyifo no omu mo mani enko sabi no atonton mali fo no ni ayifo no mu baga na ha enu bi o he so bi ba ha mu tonton mo Ghana mabunu no de betima stop o ma papa because I know ya of I can't want to be here. Oko dance to the area that no mu ya bio. Yan pro for you no come to my family for me in the for no. Omo no bi Ghana for no koto. Omo ma of a jai. O so just do my sabi. Ati anema go ho ani kwa so de kan abla. Let me say just minimum just no. Minimum wi no sabi minimum ayi so no. En sakura minimum no. Ati dia be ti na me kofa ne bi abeka ma bla bon. Ipa wa bra bo be ya jina wa so. Ne mum so didi ne ma bi wa bra. E bi no go se na ade unsam. They say nipa so life na ye wa ho den. So wa ho den no. Masa ni ho no ma wo kwa ya na ba e. Ofa se si am no ka sei. Aho kire we bre mu ya lisi se ya. Wa na be bo awo. Em wa je se obi ani ho. Obi kura wo nua bi kura bo awa. Wa sha wa 2 weeks obo na ba magu. E ti be sere mi nua no maburu no nyina se. Mumye nyina ye for don tenase. Ni enya nu bone ene sa ne ma basa ne di jai sa ne ma na. Ebe me ye nyia ta ebe din tina ta. Ma me tia ma bi buru o akwati ababi o bi ametia no. Yakopon ka ho no waduma pa o ye me tia ma jari so. Bye bye.
Yo, yes I'm refie. Na ye ne mpanifo e ma twetwe nkomo. Richard Suma of the United Party Deputy General Secretary. Watnase. Benjamin Isari of the New Patriotic Party. Watnase. And Samuel Batu of the National Democratic Congress yet to resume his seat. Also, better this year. In the Penifo Noba, Abba Junior, come down to MPP primaries, saying NBC Akro, and quick comment on a update on the transport economy, how to ensure the inclusive war any driver for any native for Ibenya better collaboration. Ama woman distribute to a procure a nuboneno, say the minds and the brains of a year Yamabuno, yet me siano. Recommendation continue to go to a year Narcotic Control Commission. Say omo collaborate in that sphere. Say you bit me ashe ehunu pania obi the parcel bar. I also will share no bit me and parcel in Ubonebi and Fabesenko. And then Postal and Courier Regulatory Services Commission. So I'm also ensure say whatever the parcel Yentimi imputed the telephone number of the sender, ye imputed the telephone number of the receiver, so that in the unlikely event of whatever no, na yetimi hunu who is responsible for what? Name harassment and humiliation of driver for and the process for the do or mono. Etru etime etwa. Yaba na mpanifo no ato mani mutu.
What's cool, fresh and trendy with a new look? Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe. Satisfies you right just the way you like. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Ain't gotta do it alone. Specialized makes you flow. Anytime, anywhere. Specialized feel different. Always think specialized. Special Ice Natural Mineral Water. Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Hey, catch it. Listen in here. And you ma beto to dia me baba no hwade no. Hwem so betumi a. Hey, asew. Hey, now beka. Ya John to ma miensa duku portmanteau. This way chocolate drink. Na kan wo hwe afibian so beri ni waware ni a. This way chocolate drink. Na kan sia. Oh, asew. We den kan no tumu ho. Me be mo anu nso hye kura dia ka ho. Wo hwade e wapi ho. O ka sa batete e da fom ho. This way chocolate drink.
Crash up a baba worry.
Aso.
Ye fear said this way chocolate drink, ya sorry, no pan on the enum. Ye bishop fridge no snack. Ye nya ho no ye de serve womo. Ye did we any a pebibia bogu ya de so a. This way chocolate drink in yanum. And this one what's ya no a. He se kire wom, koko wom, prick wom, bibia wom. Ade wo hia ni so se.
This way chocolate drink.
Je wo hia ani so se.
FDA ahwe se adwede nkratoe mo agye atum se eye.
Neat 100.9 FM Suni. Na ene Monday, January 26, 2026. Na yetna sia Richie Suma, Deputy General Secretary of the United Party, Afrafranto Owaha. Also, and Richard Sum, Benjamin Isare of the New Patriotic Party, also Owaha. Na feno still to come, Samuel Batu of the National Democratic Congress. And before Yamamunya Amatanasi.
Yo, ya juso of ADAKABRI.
General, now what is saying?
Oh, about the Adaroma, yeah.
Yo, quick comment on one more or more a distribute a procure a normal basa say yamranti and yamaba one no and not limited to tramadol ne red money a day, but then we some nyina ene ecstasy ene hu cocaine some ne ade no ye hwehwe na ade ne nyina ko wi se ye de mane na ye de mane a driver ne mate anyom na pack no ma wo car no no omo na process for cost omo dead in the night na ye chichi wo omo humiliate omo at the end of the day omo ade ne ye omo dia pa no omo mudi bonene pa no ma form ho adi indeed kwambe so ene betime I raise bar no ama yenya greater collaboration between the police and drivers say nipa bi intime fa norma ema basa emfa mema ne basa recommendation goes to Narcotic Control Commission, who have started sensitization of drivers and porters how to spot a normal contraband concealed items no omo betime aspotro. And then Postal and Courier Services, Regulatory Services Commission almost also instigate say you better register the sender of the parcel, near your key into the system, the receiver of the parcel. What are your thoughts?
Yo, of ADAKABRI, mefa akwenya kesia wosuna machia we last week Monday there na you see you were a bit under the weather anti me anhia. Yeah, 2 minutes eba but unfortunately no. You be do hansa na TSS say na wo fa enti ye da nyamia se ne de nyamia chewo e de a eni wa sha me chia me nua Ben na machia Alanko Joshua maintain any the entire leadership of the United Party ni the regional executives, the constituency executives ye koswa ye building the party and the structures of the party and going down to the community level no ye GDA any expectation say Ghana for be na beji ya tumu na oma offer mo to serve in various capacities of the party so that channel Ibetimi aye the most formidable political party in the history of the Republic of Ghana. Say to me and dislodge NDC Crampodia, we are determined to make sure say one of the duopoly no is dislodged. And here so be able to tune in Nyama ye na yesu ye to me to ye Nyama ye. Now a very, very competitive political party so that there will be various options for the citizens of Ghana to choose from. And Timefa Kwenya Wesuna Machia say Walters, a very ardent listener to NIT FM, especially who of ADAKABRI. And say Walters, meaning say, and I'm extending my warm regards to you this afternoon. Well, of ADAKABRI, I think this is just a simple issue. Because enenu enimdiene adosu. And now with the advent of cyber security department of the police service, no. It is easier to track any telephone number and to know who the user of these telephone numbers are. And to ubisa me about recommendation, they mean say there have never been an instance. I don't know whether the trends are changing, but there have never been an instance where Obi money Niyama and there is no name of sender and there is no name of receiver. I know Sana the normal process now. Everything goes through. And he said, me passe adia bi na sabi cocaine na wom ana marijuana na wom ana red na wom ana any contraband goods na wom. Obviously, it is incumbent upon the driver. Once most of the time no mate for no bisu or they take things without the consent of the driver. And you could do stations is here. Now the idea be mania. Ubetimi was na mate ni ade agi idea no. Na or no or the share car sometimes without the consent of the driver. And I mean who said there's another trend say most often no Sisianu cost many of the GPR2 stations no and most of the stations no omu what the parcel kiosk akrabia then ewo. So anything you want to disperse, for instance VIP, let me use VIP as a classical example. I know there's a parcel division of VIP ewo circle ha. And there is no way you want to go and send something through VIP that you will not have to go through the process. But me kai pass now no be so ami the envelope BS and it contains passport. Me call VIP station say and no the driver na energy woman sem ewo car so he is the driver. Obisa me say what am I coming to now so me cause any idea be ama obi no so then I say passport. And also no one driver no. Then he took it from me. Then he asked me to write the telephone number of the recipient on the envelope no and I made the man no. Me, I knew I was going to the parcel office to send it, but he took it from me at the spot there. And as you may say, I have concealed something in her. Obviously, so the recipient address is there. And it's a police for Omuchi Niamana. I think the intelligence should rather let them collaborate instead of maybe harassing mate for no driver for now. I didn't know recipient address was so why don't you deploy intelligence? Okay, fine. I dear when our friend will contact your colleagues in Kumasi. Say ya chia dear way, ye be as you know, you will say we anyway ne womu. So driver, just pretend that everything is okay. Who could do Kumasi ya? Friend nipa no ene, nambra, ombeji adiano. So the moment the person appears, now police for there, afanu. So I don't see where the police would like to take this issue out of the extreme. Say mudi better driver for any mate for her. What crime have they committed? And the mention is my recommendation would be that henceforth every transport company and now every station yet to me money near free honum no. The parcel services should be strengthened enough. And to strengthen it now, making sure that
in the instance of VIP okay, no, the parcel service is a separate legal person in the name of Vipex. Into no Vipex no oko Accra to Sunyane, Accra to Kumasi, Accra to Tamale.
Okay.
And a VIP is also called up to 85 destinations.
Yeah.
Into baby a Vipex no enkono
and the umuji driver no betimi agi ade no so of Adakabri, that is why I'm saying say obviously driver no say ogi ade krapo no he made me to write the recipient's telephone number ultimately he even called the recipient in my presence e ka chen say asimesi we e be seni nyama we ma enti miduku masia mefro ultimately so assuming on the journey na police for echo intercept this envelope now why should the driver carry the blame and not the mate carry the blame? That is where my challenge is, because I don't know the solution to this problem. Because for instance, you say you apply 85 destination or 85 routes. What is the guarantee say all the goods that are going to the 82 now they are not contraband goods in it, and now illicit drugs be enkahu. So the best way, to the best of my knowledge, is that every driver no unbound except some of them is in consent of the driver. Be our driver be by his consent. So meaning pass idea we I can charge you extra amount of money to deliver this for you, and I know some drivers also do so, because I have never taken anything to anywhere before. Let me say this as a matter of honesty. For instance, don't say it. I won't say it. I'll say it off air to Adakabri.
Okay. Now, owner of the vehicle.
I'll say it off air.
Owner of the vehicle. So yes, you impound in the bus.
No, I know there should be a complete education and demonstration about some of these things, because you see the problem is that the police also, they are becoming an extortionist organization. Only the Yanka na Ebua. Some of them, they deliberately would like to extort you, because on in paper say driver no will impounded drive a vehicle now, but the owner will come forward and pay some amount of money to retrieve his vehicle. So they deliberately do so to widen their scope of their revenue they can collect. Sikana muji no meji free mate no ho, o meji free driver no ho. Na fe no ma sanka say o mo impounded vehicle na kawo na no so ede. So the education must be that, or a petition must go to the IGP. Of Adakabri, this is my recommendation. Say you people should table a petition before the IGP. No money who say this is about sender and the receiver. So once there is a written telephone number of the receiver and the sender, why impound somebody's vehicle? A vehicle owner he has no knowledge of what is going on day by day. Now see why impounding the vehicle, because the driver and the mate they are carrying a goods that they are supposed to deliver to somebody. The receiver's telephone number is there, the sender's telephone number is there. Why impound the vehicle? So the only recommendation is that send a petition to the IGP. Now on caution in Crawford way. So going forward, so as some way to driver be or he can decide to challenge them. Right.
A quick comment. Benasari.
Oh, you offer Medasi Baby. Menfa Akwenya is so na menchia osronko. Edenyame asese enenso ho ye. Menchia ahwefo ne atiefo a omo agebre a omo tie ye na omo hwe ye wie. Menchia me constituency. Trobu constituency, polling station executive, electoral area coordinators, constituency executive. Me MP Honorable Gloria Usu. Menchia omo nyina na machia me penny phone so am no mo studio. Ofa asem say a next topic a topic on it to no ye bebe no so ofa na kan ofa asem we me momu de me hwe from different angle say na menua Richard ekasa aden na ye pound car owner obi car na ye age ofa so when we say issue we ya dey a yes simple ye betimi solve. But because of the cabal involved in it, akwai problematic see intimi kura solve. Of a nyina ye nim say wo hwe enema ye transport to various regions in ade VIP ni other stations in dimu akotene pa. So in order to avoid these things, the best thing is say yenya narcotic omo control phone omo rep ewo VIP terminal. So any parcel bia you be move from station to other region bia no na ya check it. Because I see live detector bia say ade no ehye ye de machine ne fa ho na bibi wo mu a ye betimi ehu se ade we ye wo mu de enya de pa ye de ade ne wo mu ma ye nhwe na asi problem na no ehɔ na but kaba business of the drivers are involved, the mates are involved, the police itself they are involved. Into kaba Kenya sa kadie we easy for us to solve because say oko VIP hona adie bia wo be ya wadwen say wo mani bia no ye charge wo. And you know the funny thing, and oko VIP station hono na say wo a wo ye passenger wa to ticket oniema na wo di gu car no no say just say loading mine ne ba ntanya driver no ni mate no kra na eba be charge wo ye wo obi a ye so ono na ye loading man ono na eba be access oniema no no a charge on behalf of the driver and the mate enti sa loading man na ono de ba no obetimi ni nipa na ode ade na eba be man no aye baako abre bi a driver no kra no onim ho hwe because driver no de owi a sika dodo na loading man ne de be ma no eno no de ma driver ne bi a driver na tene kata ma no enti se wo driver a wo na wo kura niema na wo de ko na so obi di niema e ba ka mu na wa anya vigilant wa ma wani ana ho anhu as to niema a wo di free eye Accra eko any other destination bia you have to be responsible because wo na wo kura niema no enti se nie ye betimi aka ne se ye pese ye solve saade we ya ye ntimi nyi drivers ni mfrim ye ntimi nyi mate phone mfrim police force ye ntimi nyi omu mfrim omu nyina ade are involved but the simple way ne say ye pese ye so saade we ya no a police narcotic we for ni nyina omu nkonya omu base ewo ada bus terminals no enti si ye nya machine ye betimi dia test obia load ode ko eniama ya charge no ni ahwe se bibi wo mu a ni am wa yi egu ni ahwehwem na yanye ne saade a because of eye business inti no ye be keka ne say sa na business na ya de aye koso enti how say ye wo station na me ye passenger mababe faka meko na me niema mate say me niema no de onu ntime mfa ntumu ma me driver say me ntwen enti me take car no no na me twen say loading man ne beba there was a time na me ko debi so me koduru ho no me ko car na me nipa 8 the tosu 8 me niema no omo mehwe ne mfa niema ne ngumu ma me no omo se me ntwen ma loading man ne mra me koduru ho no almost 245 loading man ne babe abe check me niema na ma me na ekobo be se 5 nti se wa anya careful kra na obe kono na wo niema wo a wo wanimu no ne ye de akwa hye gise wo kwa ye niema ni nyina na bi wo ho no kra na akwa problem ebi sai ni ade nti drivers na wo mo wo ho no ene mate for no omo ma wo mo ani na ho na wo mo make sure say they are in charge because assemble eye wo ne be hold responsible enye loading man na wa load no ana me na wo de niema na ebreme no driver ni no kra no nim say sometimes no driver no kura nim ni pa ode niema na kwa akoma no ye wo baabi a omo koduru a omo be yi pass ni nyina na ye pass no ye wo baabi omo be kwa akoyi agu nti omo de omo niema ma na car number we no ukọ ho no a na the receipt no ni we na ma ukọ na de akofa o niema so easy ye betimi aso saade we ya no a tramon ne sa niema na ye de transport to other regions ne other towns ni nyina ye betimi asia no but because of aye business ama omundia the drivers and the mates and the police are doing it in you know difficult for them to put a stop to this thing aye business say business there of betimi asia no kwai
right Benjamin Isari of the New Patriotic Party TNT Stephen Batu of the
before me now we be me no on say ben no or can't say the narcotic control the police and all those things would they have the capacity to be in almost all the smaller loading stations across the country? Would they have the capacity?
Echinaman Narcotics Control Commission MRAM sensitized the drivers and mates. Now subsequently no Ibidi home come say what did they bring on board?
Yeah, because I think it might be a bit challenging. Because, well, I can say this off air on air because now my dad is no longer into that, but excuse me. Because back in the day, though he had a license to sell this BB and AA bullets, what you say. And yeah, on one back cry a beton. Bedu baby when he grew old, you know, onto member, so he sends me I go and buy the things from a licensed seller. And then normally I have to take there's supposed to be a cover note on it, but I don't do the cover note. And to me kotoa na my fast saso on the saso mosquito spray box no na me dey shame then I parcel it then I write his number on it
that okofa mosquito box not necessarily particular company
excuse me to say
because
so like you take any branded box of any item, it could be tin tomatoes, it could be anything.
That's right.
Now there are two, so now what normally me do station when I drive and no be me so your doors say heavy, so sometimes able to tell so roofing nails na then you see where the challenge there. I'm not able to tell him the truth say I catch and say a roofing nail. Now no they were to while loading the car. So assuming on his way, now a chinia. It's just not a matter of saying say nipa na ni telephone number wa de no say onu na oba beji ade no. Ube lienu na oba beji na wa arresting some producing the document.
Right. I think that is the best way. Stephen, Samuel, also comments on.
Over my main fa kwenya iso na minchia minuanoma ya Japan ayete ana minchia atifo ne ahwefo awia we ma Japan ya omutie na minchia the party hierarchy na minchia mampeni John Dramani Mahama over the weekend no oko distributing fleet of vehicles edema yen soldier for outside cattle sword ya BBC adan dia mom na omanya baby pedi omuti atwa no matimi aboye ho ban. So when it comes to the issue of say amount for transporting and rebonning in concealed items me mostly na me delivery call your friend is saying obuase ne nasefo in terms of books say me ton law books in nasefo and then sometimes simple cry no me wo abrofobia mo obuase mines sometimes maybe omu here in row into almost any prescription no more if you know na menye ya me to your friends and ad pharma and other pharmacies. But you see, most especially no me the package no could do station one ma mostly no drivers no especially obuase drivers no obeka che say opese ote o hwe adekode a ewo mu ansana waje. And I think that is the best way because one oye driver oje adede akọ na oje adede akọ no uni ma de ko eno ye one me de ade bro so me mane adede akọ ma se mensi ana obentin e wo sa akro we so na waje ade ana se me maka so ebia ekokonte wo so se an na ekokonte a meje de akọ waje misika. So at the end of the day, no, it boils down to the fact say a driver for and mate for so be the BB ba no matter how big humanity. It was who the content of Adena Awojano. So what would you know has Adena Unzuno, Ayen Rubone, and I mean to me, yeah. No way, German at all, because most especially in San Diego, package and some of the because mind you, yent me nya police for announcing narcotic force omumbe jina your friend is saying all the loading filling station friend is saying lorry station. Now lorry station is a millions of a lorry station. Accra Hamburg ya okwa kanation pokra na more than the best in your ansa ni abasek ansa ni akogulu ansa ni akọ your friends ashama kaswa na a police for you better they deploy him. Into wood driver now what they will car edges and your man. One, she's a dinner wojene a da there. In as much as he send an acre so no bang. And I entered ben no I would be a moon say I'm pampa entered. Because most call a friend is a VIP in us for baby now what the bar. Who solitaire pumpo crobeka say be. Ubie no na ona kase obedika bisa say da ade na wom ebi also enuama say no aka che okay bie ne yen hwe adekode because ono so mpe say ode ba kodu bebi no na ne ho ba che no kwan so because nimpa na onim say ade ne ye ade bone no because of so say no o friend na wa mampo enti a driver for na meji for no obi di bibi bra wo say ode mane asemensi bisane say that the biemu na hwa de kode ansa na obeje ana waje because mind you sika na hin na obeje
ebi waja ye 200 na 200 no ji mu bone na ye kwache we what you say enti eye asede a da adrawa for na mate for no because you see the way I me bra ben kan no ebi obokra mate no kra na beje na driver ni nim ho hwe okọ most of your friends stations na sa na omoye no mate ne beje o odi aba ma package ekọ ha na waje meji we say no so aje ni sika no score because ono so nim say eye nrobody nti wo charge na any amount bia na obetua because on person obeye banta afi na obeye so na biemu na mehwe what you say enti a driver for ne mate for no they should make sure say obi the bibi ba for your own safety no integrity nti obi the bibi ba so mania biemu na hwe because enteki any longer period bia solid tape we are no asan solid tape wa de no ide obeja na waje because anya ne sa na e ka say na court for omuye no 1 day 2 days omuntimi nya biom enti adroba for no manga so mfa nto mo say obi di bibi ba hwe mansa na waje
omomoni na ho
anya sa nso de obi di bebro na
we work towards greater collaboration between driver for ne process
ye beti me a work you but enna me di kan kan no sa wo driver na car ne ye wo de no
wo ye driver
ni no obi di ade abro say mpatwa ade we me ma ne de akota male o say dan de
usually driver no that time car no kra be 4 p.m. Tamalia a driver no wada obesore be 3:30
so you see enna
no handless work car no omu na elodu car no mate no is encouraged so also ojina ho
exactly
na ohwe ade a ye de ehwe car no but the point we are looking to see greater collaboration is se bibi wo car no na ye concealed na stop and search process who are cost to is it possible so obe encourage a motivated driver now na nya collaboration ame yetimi atrace yakọ baby a
adene ko
no nipa wo beje na fesu nipa wo de ade ne baaye eno na postal and courier regulatory services commission yes at all times no even wo kura nye courier service kura no so obi the ade bread driver there should be a record of the sender and a record of the receiver which is to be imputed into postal services regulatory commission for a system.
You see, I have police for me to make a so or more rushing. I didn't make us or more rushing. May the idea money ben. Me chianeka or your driver. Now on no de adene kono. Mwakwa ye stop and search. And I'm watching or ne meet. No more try the abeto. Intimanti me and chase send and any receiver no. But in this case, no,
your detail will be so bad.
What you say? In this case, no, was one. Mutimi mani drew ho. Na mama nita. Your friend receiver no. Oh, ugu na be drew. What these guys say? Mu say mu civilians. Or buyer na matching we. Inti ebane sana you have been able to get to the root cause of near all your supply no. Because for all you know no, driver ni mate no. Omo nim ho hwe. They are just friends say careers, but the main perpetrators went to me and they are still in the system until they find another diverse way to do it. Okay, fine. Omo dey ade ne ma no why hwe pacho there be okay yate yes for koma hwan for koma asemensi na wa ochi nimpako na ade ne kɔ ne honum na fe no wa hwe wa carry down ahe say driver no ka ho bi mate no ka ho bi anaye cartel a omu property but say what mate ne driver na obey so oh omo de man me se me mfa nko ya jiska nya me mpokra na me loadu yi
publish ya no so na de this man
na so obedwane enti omo chi biomu a omo nya abotre mane mfa nko ye friend say receiver na waba na wa monitor friend say send anonso so na supplier oh ade no ye friend impa na won fa but then na mo di ga che receiver na da nti wonu amane ye sand ya back
Brabeje.
Oba no maso no so mukua. Then you be able to know say asemesi na obentin omo no mo hye e fe say sister no mu a omo di sa nyamresem. Ba sa wo chi driver ni meter omo de se bin prayer so omo ayeden.
Okay, you moving on. Now, in moving on, nothing no. Yemra me countdown to the MPP primaries. Na every messages kakra wa hase. Yen kinkan sa messages kakra we. Na ye move enko other sectors na countdown to MPP for primaries. No, say na ebisi yako. Teacher constitution we are massing. Or say we thank God for this beautiful brand new Monday. I appeal to all MPP delegates to respect each other's views because we are one family. After the primaries, let's unite to take power from the incompetent NDC government. I'm supporting Honorable Dr. Seyi Odichum. He can bring unity to our party. Anyone making MPP unattractive post-primaries should be removed. Or the Eba, Musa Abattoir. Or say Ghanaians are now feeling the real impact of governance compared to the past Akufo-Addo Bawumia government. Or the Baye. Stephen Papake. Or say good afternoon to the most wanted and experienced presenter in Ghana. Greetings to Ujafu Majere. Majere Hunamane. MPP should eat humble pie and learn how to govern. That's all. Right. For first 10 minutes here. Now uninterrupted, because 9 minutes, now you for 1 minute, no man if I run the app when you are done. Now you can be MPP primaries. Count down to it. Yes, Saturday, March 30, January 31. U view, u opinion, u talk, u comments, u bibia.
Ofa, me da se yebede nyame ase se ye sha ase aboye ho bai. Na kakra na ode ye kwa kutwa nyame ya adom a ye Saturday di animu yi na agro na nkasa no ye de ba be hyehye so na at the end of the day no obi abehu ni smoothness level ewo dwumadi a ye kwa kudi ewo MPP amanyu kunu na ye de ye wogidie mapa se nyame ya adom a Saturday ade a party no mo bedi nkunim because ye to aba ni wi a ne obedi nkunim no party no na edi nkunim ne wantimi ani nkunim no nso no still party no na edi nkunim nti ye wo nkunimdie ba akopɛ a ye bekoso nyame ya adoma Saturday whoever emerged victorious no ono na ama party no edi nkunim na ye wo gidie mapa wo party no mse ehunu bi paint no ade a party ma no atietie candidate ni nyina obia ko every constituency akokanasem akire esi ahene ne atu ahene fo nti omo nso aye assessment of all the candidates ama wo munim nipa osefata so omo beto aba no de ama no Saturday ebe MPP atu ahene ne esi ahene fo no you can't joke with them ade a omunim de na omo carry party na hu se mprempren ya yegina woyi nipa a obetimi edi party na nim na omo akwaji tumi edi afri yewura John Dramani Mahama ene NDC for onsem no omunim na sa nipa no ombe hye na nim onyam coming Saturday na yebesre yese last days are dangerous yebesre aspirants ni nyina supporters akakra akato nabro ne de dwumadie na bawiye ye besre wo mo se baabi aduru no yemfa no kakra na yen DP unity no enough na nyame ya adom a yen nyina after elections no yemfa nigye kese pa emosi enta nipa kora party ne bekwa akoyi no se yento aba yemfa ne nko 2028 ofa media no kuremu no from day one ni nyina no as MPP ni ba mapan me throw me support edema yewura Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia say emprempren ohwe party no mu a obi a yede na first one na yentimi ani nkunim na ya ton no Ghana hanom baby mia bia obeko bia no ye wo bi a ya di ka ton ne dada ho baby na me hwe free ye say ya ton nipa ne dada nti ade nti ne ensa ama ne second chance na ye nto ano so because oba akoyi new candidate no ebesa akwa ye say first one na ye de no call ye no because ono nso no ye baba beton no afi ni ye baba beton no e de na ma Ghana for nso as assess na aginatum ba obi ti say yewura Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia de ade a MPP num no party num no ya assess no yehu na ability yehu ne quality yehu ni nimdi a wo uba ye party num fa ye di card tumi ahye ne nsada nti in as much as a party na timi di tumi ahye ne nsada ne de na che say ya check na hu say oyi obi a osombo obetimi adi party nanim uye no nso firi honom na de bagana fo nso anim a ye de nipa no ye candidate ye Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia nso ye de na ba be kire Ghana fo ama Ghana fo assess no omo ahu na sam prempre no ompeso omo kire se na ye wura John Dramani Mahama ometwa ne last time na aka no se ne be ya ye wura Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia ni mu be ye den na Ghana fo asade to me no ahye ne nsa enti no se o assess on based on that dia na kire se ye wura Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia ne popularity okura sesi a ene the way a party na si agina tum ene Ghana fo nso agina tum na esefata se ye besa ama no akobiem na ye de tumi no ahye ne nsa na ye nim se ne ye de mampanimfo bi a ye de wo call first one wo mo antimi ye ni nkunim no ye betimi a ye bi nso de ama ye wura Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia se adenti no no nso ye nsa nso ne hwe for the second time na se ye so the second time na se anye yi a ma no susumi na so na se ye sesam di a obi abehu so ye nko first one na so we ani nkunim a ye sesam na mum ya sama na second chance second chance no we ntimi di a na che se ye pu obi foforo de na ba na ehu se ye di nipa foforo nso na eba ba mprempren ya ye kasa de ye besre delegate se ye sre wo mo ani diem ye nhwe party ne nkanko na ye nhwe party ne nkabomu na yenhwe party ni chances a owo enipa na ejina ni nyina hwan na okura chance na ye betimi ede na kɔ enim se ne ede kɔ ye ne agi tumi no de a ye cheki wo mu nyina de a ne enim se ye wura Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia ogina brane se ye sa ma no akwanya ni biemu a obetimi aboa na yetimi akɔgi tumi ne ye de nhyehyɛ pa opeso ode boa o man no ode atodwa dada party for then she say ya or the ma party no oba grounds no wa ba be kan ni nyina de a kire party for say me ba say ni na meye de aboa party no enti munya mi mugidie na mo nsamfa me nkobiem na bohye bi a me hye party ni bia no ya de a me ba me di so Ghana for any MPP for enim ye wura Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia dada enti no ye wa rehyiemu ye sere se ebeye boko na watimi waka me ni nyina na ye de beto nche ne wogidie mapa se nyame ya adoma Saturday bay but this time ye ka say na yetimi anya kandini a oba be di party na nim ne ye de akopetumi nti ye sere delegate omoma ne nye boko asumdwie na ye nyina ye hwehwe obia ntimi obia na obia adwe ntimi nkɔ bankrum wo mi wo bi obi wo si ni nyina na ka bom e ma ne ye de se ne be ya be ko ye
because we go first time tie ma no second time
eno ye one factor because o hwe ye party no record so aye wo ne omo a omutimi be di party nanim e ma ye timi wi ni ya na che se ye ma omo chance no the second time biem e na omutimi be wi ni power de ma ye based on that say ye timi ma obi second chance e ma ni timi be wi ni ma ye de a na che se ye wura Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia ono nso sefata se ye be ma ne second chance na ono nso etimi aba be di nkunim e de ama party no na nye ne kwa wakobiem na yensamfa ne nkobiem nkwanti na me support osa wonimdie a ne nimdie no a obetimi de aboa party na aboa Ghana no ya de e wosuru yie pa nti ye wura Dr. Bawumia okate across both say ye de na kobiem say wosa wonimdie mapa owa hobrase obetimi aka party no enipa ewo mu nyina obetimi aka ye nyina bom emprempren ne yetimi aka bom ne akwakogi tumi ne de Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia ya de a o stand tall ewo aspirant ni nyina obi abo no homoden obi a onimde ba emprempren de obi a yebetimi anya ne mugidie ne yetimi anya ne mu awerehye na Ghana for ne ho aye Ghana for akono na ne ho aye party na akono no yewura Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia ne wo awerehye mu se ade a party no ebehye yewura Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia ni munyam na yedi tumi no ahye ne nsa Saturday ebe na yetimi ama party no nso akona anim akonkan nti yesre delegate titru Trobo constituency yebesre etu ahenefo ne asi ahenfo yesre mo party no munim party na bakosem munim party no obi a yede ne koye animu a obetimi adi nkunim ade amaye ade a edam wanim a munim moma yenhwe party ne nkanko moma yenhwe party no ekwaye a yebetimi edi unity kese no aba na Ghana no party fo ni nyina atimi akon mo ho abom na se ye nyina ye kambo mu a na se ye kwa akwaji tumi na ade a ebeye easy ede amaye na ye timi edi nkunim ni enim se Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia de nyame ya adoma coming Saturday ade a party no ebehye na animonyam na ye di tumi no ahye ne nsa ye wogidie mapa se ade a obetimi awini 50+1 unya wini okross 50 na chere se waba be ye kandini ade ama party no ti ye woni mugidie enim se nyame ya adoma Saturday ade a party no ye behye Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia animonyam na yetimi di tumi no ahye ne nsa na watimi aba be ye niema wahyehyɛ to wo so obeyama party no na waye nso de ama eye oman Ghana ye wogidie mapa se ebetimi ayeyi pa ofa
Inti that's you are still left with a minute. Inti na be round there. Samuel Batu. Na MPP for come contest Saturday January 31 and kefa ho ben.
Oh, you see me medical I can say when it comes to the NDC, you need interest in your friend is saying my primaries no mo kwakoye on Saturday no. But one thing for sure they say after omo contest no, whoever they will elect no, the value will still be the same. Value no ebeye same she lens because Nyama 2016 yedi jawom a omonti mi anhwe so na 2024 ya ba ya je na ye omani ye ediem biom no mo ba be ka say omoba omeye.
In fact, President of the Republic John Dramani Mahama is expressing surprise as the speed with which the economy has been turned around.
Because reason why Nyama koye eye one me appointees or appointee wom or making sure say one obia making sure so be deliver because at the end of 1 year no ye be assessment ye assessment na o modebo nko yi a oba kwetene fie no obia be hye ho no obia bo adwuma no enti it has helped most of the appointees no amobia making sure say o deliver. In as much as whether we like it or not, racial for Bebano, but they are all delivering. And my economy, no, a friend is saying from my year who is say. But one thing I may make catch MPP for say they should desist from that. Say, or more council, economy ni koye, we should attribute that credit to them. Bisa one simple question say, can your man quote the way econo kwan boneswa? MPP for Mbeka say, yeah, to be to that hardship, no, and for more mana. Because omuye one political party say banabo say yen taking responsibility. Oh, I am informed so mena my man yen you may omunyintum. So they cannot reap where they have no soul. Until I don't know omo no more how betimi afa reset agenda no etimi dia reset omo political party because in a spiritual realm mehu after 31st no one thing empire mu beba forget about peace partner omo ko sign no but me one thing na me sro omo ne so omo ko omo fa kokromoti nye dwuma mo bia nkwatwe sika na ejan but one thing na yen as NDC political party, ye wo say we have a mandate to execute, we have a mandate to deliver. Nti yen ye focus no because can what may yen so ye de beba nti ye de ba na me kan ye de ho asema na minim ne America. But for now no, as to whom they will elect, say ye Kwabena Japan, say ye Baumia, say ye Ken, say ye Educhum and the Mwamasem. Ayo internal affairs, but the value will still definitely be the same because right now no timemufo no aso two political parties na hwe say nyewe neye at the end of the day no omo choose say NDC ye kokromoti the ball at the moment omo dwiri ye ho nti so therefore no omo koi one thing I say ye asumdwe. Because at the end of the day, no, we have NDC for more family members or more MPP. It means me maintain her and say, oh, or more corner sebi obi mo obi two and now be more obi sky and now be more obi giant there be. Assume J and the yin epe because some more call about one a quarter na she is basa ye bien see it paint the image of our democracy no out there. Say a political party, a relegation party of the MPP. I say opposition program on relegation no. Omakwato internal election. She basa ye BNC. At least it gives us the credit as a democratic friend is saying country. Enti nyame mesere ne say friend say me bra ben. On your baby ojina. Enti yebebo nyame mpaye so omukọ no nyame ni omatinko omo metu kwan omo amoso mbo within omo constituency okoto waba kire wadwen emumem mo bi mo sika say kona koye de ne ko wo bi sika na BBC because one at the end of the day ne emra no so mu a wona wo kwa kodem eti yen de ye betene chi ne ahwom but nyame ntawechi
amen
na ne o bia nyame ma akuma so de
NDC for candidate ben amopeno.
Oh, one say offer for now no NDC as a political party any candidate and any preferred candidate because after your second year in government and we still have a lot to deliver until you impair that kind of diversion of attention no, whereby Yebeka so asebensi and now bentin ebe sosidi John Dramani Mahama His Excellency there be yen focus on delivering our promises to Ghanaians because at the end of the day no enyuma pa yebeye no whoever ye de ne beba no obegina say enyuma pa no so ne aton no am I find say timamufo na yeden ato no but say yan ne say na say early friend say now ne ka so asebensi and now bentin ebeba eno de emwayen as a political party until right now no ye council of elders no abobia akoko say ye focus on delivering the promises that we made to the good people of friends in Ghana until at the end of the day no na obia beden back up and they can what me yes you back we but for now ne de ye ni prefer candidate until do our time na obia be unity obia nso unity a delegate ne be decide enye friends and presidency announce ye nyina bebo chinkwa akaso
why na o ballot no say ebetimi a shake mo result
yen obi abobo wini
why of the MPP stock and no ballot no so ebetimi a shake mo result
obi ala shake yen all the five obi a five no
unsurobia
na make say omo nyina no after 31st election friends and primaries no the value whoever they will let the value is the same. The value is the same. In a sense, they are all going to rally on your friend and saying, Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo ne legacy so. No way be so who say legacy papa ben we jai. Nyame cannot say they still have to take that reset agenda no. Omuntinechiri no more reset on own internal issues. No more trying to more man no man from. Na that should be seti mamufo na Ghana for who omobo so mumra na mumefom kakra na ehwe se mokoye no masese musuban a ne emfo man nshom nsa ba anya ne saade a no omuntena chire na omunsua de omumfo notebooks no mo pen no mun chocho friend say the way his excellency ni John Dramani Mahama ni NDC yesi ebu o man ma at the end of the day no bia kuma eto ne yemu no nti sa pepepe so ne ebeye no nti MPP for the omopo omunka omo 5 ni nyina mbum no omunye ne one candidate emfa
na mo candidate be na mo de ba obetime bitu omo fala
oh na say yen candidate bia ba obewini fala obia na say for now ye ni candidate obia nso yi ni ti ma me hu say assementi ana obente na say ope presidency edi
nti as a political analyst unim omo ye poised to take over from John Dramani Mahama
me ni obi adwum until that all can happen. What about Ochina me so na me say me kwa contest
and what boy a boy no the na ma be
start the conversation as to who will succeed John Dramani Mahama is excellent, you know. I don't think say about in a discussion. And yes, we have the men.
Hey, what's can be more men?
We have the men. I see on for Kukudabo editing. But for now, no, yem pese ye this our discussion about it. And the beba. No, what we say? Yem pese ye this our discussion about it. Because ye the bound a bit diverted attention of governance.
Oh,
anything I will share calendar na the buy na. We share the whole of this year. A branch election, constituency election, regional and the national. Until ye wear no ansana ye be call the flag bearer no. Into social media to me so asemensi so amafo bebre na release your flyer. To say, come constituencies here, I would to say is the digital chairman of Uswajare, or so besa baby. Into majority na you muti back of flag bearer and idea.
1 minute for
24 yeah, dear.
1 minute no for a year round up. Richard Suma. Yeah, countdown to MPP primaries Saturday, January 31. What you know saying?
Well, ADAKABRI ban MPP ni umufi asema. Yes, betimi aka say it's none of my business. But ushe MPP na kasanu, they started to sow the seed of discord among themselves since the day they decided they were going to do this top-down approach in electing their presidential candidate. And a party that can deviate from their tradition. I say in every political party, biano. There was a tradition, and we have front runners of a party in a certain era. Now, Ushe Edu, Professor Edu Buahim versus Kufuor, J.A. Kufuor. When J.A. Kufuor had the mandate to lead the party, even with that one, he contested with Nana Akufo-Addo. Then Nana Akufo-Addo gave. What will I even say? He didn't give, but at least he allowed Kufuor to do what? To take the lead, because on himself, Kufuor and Penyin, because as at then, they were the front runners of the party. And Kufuor, the former president Kufuor even said, say, when he had the nod to lead the party never believed say he can win the election, so they never supported him. They never supported him financially in any way. It was Alan Kojo Tremante and Co who formed what we call the young executives. Omunomu mobilizing resources across the globe to support his candidature. And it said Nana Akufo-Addo, Ejai Muma Kufuor, for 2 consecutive times, Kufuor to me pre-SR ever winning election. Emma party, no. Then he got to between Nana Akufo-Addo and Alan Kojo Tremante, and by that time Alan had a stronghold within the MPP party. None of them can dispute it. Even up to today, Alan still has a stronghold in the party, in spite of all the blackmailing, in spite of all the insult, in spite of all the antagonistic activities of to tarnish his reputation. Hey, and this all a traitor. and now you say when he was raising resources to finance the party and mobilizing resources for the party, where were these so-called people who today they are calling him traitors? And your yes sir and ebedu onu na Akufo-Addo su. So they went into election. They were supposed to go into a runoff because it was a well-heated election. Back then, the election was always free and fair, even playing ground. No mukaya krabo so na President Kufuor or supporting Alan. President Kufuor, former President Kufuor had the opportunity to get an interview with delay. He put it clearly out there, saying he never ever supported Alan Kojo Shemante against anybody within the party. On your 2 minutes, all man ministerial position, he turned it down. And he said during that moment, now Nana Akufo-Addo can say when you go finish, the opportunity will then now come to Alan. And yet then at the end of the day, no, unya 2 minutes. Then Alan became your enemy. And he gonna form untie. Say opia oya MPP ni bia opesa o say Alan Kojo Shemante mamu bia no. Mema munji omudi. Because what happened? After the gentleman gave you Nana Akufo-Addo the nod, say I will not go into this round with you. Proceed. Because the chances are that when you win power and you finish serving your term, the entire party architecture, they said the way I am in a tie with you know, we will still support you. Then now what happened? I know MPs, even the North Town MP, DCE, Honorable Collins. He was our regional anchor, time movement for change. He said he never knew Alan, or Alan and Shao Bibiada. The information got to Nana Akufo-Addo say, or supporting Alan. The following week, Nana Emmanuel letter say, Yejin Ejuma finisem. Opia occupy position bia within NPP bianu. There is an element of suspicion. Say who supporting Alan Kojo Shemante pe? Na you ready? Then Nana Akufo-Addo. Ana then Alan eye Nana Akufo-Addo. Ni hu ye ni ahumtisa.
Na Saturday la okay.
Wait, I'm building my point. So at the end of the day, they now nominate Honorable Fuseni, former MP for Tamale Central, Eko Shia or GTV. He said categorically clear that when they were going into the last election, no, Omwa NDC for no more internal research. And funny yourself, which candidate say NPP for to me yinu say Onjina Omuni Obetumia Momu the biggest challenge. Their own internal findings showed them that it was Honorable Alan Kojo Shemante. That Anka Omoyi Alan Nedi Bayer Anka they would have not been able to get it easy. So all these so-called 5 aspirants that they are presenting to lead the country or to lead the party, you know, none of them is fit enough to become the president of the republic. Not any of the 5. They can say all they want to say about any of them. They can decorate any donkey, paint him anyhow, call him any name, but the decorated donkey will still remain a donkey. And Yeshe say, they see they are so they have already killed the election in favor of Dr. Bawumia. So the cause will be an himself Kwambiasu Dr. Bawumia is going to win the next election of the PNPP in the internal primaries. Why are they afraid? And say people should go and sign peace part. Say peace part, you know, who lose you, who say Yansisi, Kwambiasu, no, accept it just like that, hook, line, and sinker. And on I can't see on TSA. Raising objection be now you are signing their so-called peace part, you know. At the end of the day, they flip the table around to heap all the blame on him. Say, "Oh no, you arrogant. Oh no, you hushemu. Oh no, you so nyansancho bia. Oh no, you say. Oh no, you say." As for NPP, there, if they bring Dr. Bawumia, they bring Kennedy, they bring anybody, they will lose the election and they will lose it until 2032. They can never ever get close to the seat of government. Now, of ADAKABRI, my challenge with global info analytics, any polling result we are moving by and see said Dr. Bawumia is going to win by 57%. I wonder where that polling is coming from. because Ukai said in the previous post, Biano, he had a percentage for the non-disclosed and the undecided. Was that not the case? Is Musa Dankwa telling us that all of a sudden all the percentages that were meant for undisclosed and not decided, they have all of a sudden been consulted. They've all been able to decide now that they are going to vote for Dr. Bawumia. Because at that time, no, he says that Dr. Bawumia was around 40 something percent, and then the undecided were almost around 21%, and then Ken was around 28%. So what was the tendency say? And if all the undecided decide to vote for Canada, Japan, wouldn't they have win the election hands down? But today they say, oh, all the undecided, all the non-disclosed, or now they have all decided and now they have all disclosed. And to Kwambia Sunu, Dr. Bawumia winning election. Okay. It is not a comment. It is not a surprise to me if he wins the election. And we for the United Party, we wish him well. We wish the NPP well. We wish Dr. Bawumia well, and we know that they say they want to do the top-down approach because Obuni Mpefe say all the delegates who were in office, who are in power, before they voted the 60% for Dr. Bawumia, they are still in position. Okay. So the chances are that they are super confident, say they are going to win. Let them win, let them bring anybody, but at the end of the day, they can never win the national election because they have disgraced themselves, they have messed the economy up. They have messed the entire architecture of this country up, and we are no longer going to entertain them. Okay. The next government that will be formed after the John Dramani Mahal administration will be led by Honorable Alan Kojo Shemantin.
Right, Mr. Batu, final comment.
Alan Kojo Shemantin,
over where the Kafra. Ose after John Mama, UPP. Now more program, say more. Munya mo constitution program you. Enti
final comment.
Enti me final comment. Me final comment is the NDC as a political party, no. Our main focus is to make sure say you be deliver your promises. Na omano akoyi. Na at the end of the day, no. Next year no next year TSM to say the way namu from one slogan per nam a day for who day for you until from fairness constituency to national no slogan back up a day for who day for you until at the end of the day oko contest be nice when who so be a mo we channel say one kasa na also susu hona ukeri hona say e ba ne saying and yet a politics in the BM there. A day for who day for you.
I Saturday send you Sika no MPP for Ebekasa na yakwa koyim panimu a obedi anim Nova Minua Richard ne ho kra mesre ozi area John Dramani Mahama wie na mamu a keep it club na mo ba bebu o man
yo
yeah party
last
yeah party
yes I watch it of course I'm not the deputy general secretary of the party
of a patch over you
my final comment my final comment is say the Ghanaians are widely awake and now be catcher will say the chances that no other political party can win election in Ghana, they are tickling themselves and laughing.
You only have two political.
At the end of the day, they will come to the realization say Ghanaians are widely awake. And Ghana for the mandate is in your hand. As for these two people who claim say since we overthrew Kwame Nkrumah since 1992, ADAKABRI, how many factories do we have in this country? How many factories do we have? How many? We don't have any. We don't have any. We are the party of choice that when given the opportunity, we will be able to change the fortunes of this country.
Right. Get back to the Richie Suma of the United Party. Now, as that's what Benjamin Isari of the New Patriotic Party. The Ambassador Emma Samuel Batu of the National Democratic Congress. mpanimfoɔ no yɛde ɔmo ase sɛ ɔmo baayɛ na yɛbɛkɔ fie de fie no a yɛkɔ no yɛbɛkɔ dwodwodwodwodwodwo na yɛmfa ola koko mike na de yɛbɛkɔ fie de fie no ɔde yɛkɔ no ɔde yɛbɛkɔ dwodwodwodwodwo